So you guys indoors or outdoors?
We're indoors. We are indoors.
Are they running you out of the building already?
No, they're not actually. I don't know. I mean, vendors are still set up here and everything. We did a live stream a little bit earlier for about an hour. Had a bunch of people stop by, but they're not running us out yet. And Donald's actually right here. He's one of the directors here, just stopping by, grabbing some PhilBilly stickers. He's coming in to say hi.
How we doing, everybody?
How you doing?
Make sure I got all my stickers put on my water bottle.
There you go.
Represent the Moonshine Delicious Ozark Silver.
That's right. That's right.
Hell yeah.
This is the guy that I actually originally contacted about coming out here. Well, actually, the first guy I contacted was Wayne. And he told me to contact Donald. And we came out here.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's been awesome out here. And Phil, they want you out here next year. I'm just saying.
Is there a bunch of people out there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we're right down. They have some distilleries here from local distilleries, and they're right down the hall here. And so in order for people to go to the distilleries and get tastings, they have to go right past us.
Hell yeah.
So people are stopping, getting stickers, asking what we're doing here, who we are. And I'm like, look, if you don't know.
Every time they walk by, you ought to show them your wiener.
Well, I've been showing my
starfish.
Or your starfish.
Show
them something. You got to do something. You can't just say, hey, you got to show them something.
You can't just like, here's a sticker. You got to do something.
I got my new.
Hey, come here.
My new stickers printed up are my starfish.
Come here. You ever seen something like this? This right here? Look at this.
Starfish shine.
Oh, you want to turn your mic on?
Oh, damn.
Sorry, Mark. I feel like a
Anybody
piece of shit, dude.
Anybody but fucking Mark Morgan. God dang, I thought he was in fucking Florida stranded by a hurricane or something.
Dang.
We got the police in here now, too. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Everybody act sober.
I'm out.
They're talking to the truck driver. You know what the weirdest thing is? Troy Halsey's been in here selling the shit out of some liquor.
Yeah, but he's running a legal side of it, ain't he?
Not what he's been selling.
Ah.
But it's
Damn,
okay.
you just put him on blast on fucking.
Yeah, for him, right? He hasn't been hiding it at all, honestly. It's been out there and open. I mean, he's been actually the truck driver that donated his time for us pretty much bought him out of everything.
Mark.
Mark.
Tell Mark I'm sorry, bro.
Mark.
He's sorry. You know, people were asking about that cornstarch shirt today because Toby was wearing it. They're like, I want that cornstarch shirt. I want it. I was like, well, you know, I bet if you go up to Dayton, Ohio, and you give a certain guy a blowjob, he might hook you up.
Hell yeah. What's up, Santa?
What's up?
So I shipped that shit, man, in plenty of time. It should have made it to you.
Did you check the tracking? It still hasn't arrived there today.
The fucking post office, a bunch of sorry ass motherfuckers, man.
Oh yeah. It's a government institution. Let me tell you, these guys out here, Phil. Not only did they give us a free sweet for that, no, we're taking donations. We're not slinging goods or anything like that, but we're taking donations. But they gave us free entry and our free vendor passes, and we get free lunch and dinner.
Damn.
And they're not like microwave.
Oh,
they're like somebody's echoing.
Bad.
Echoing bad. Are you echoing? Somebody's echoing bad. But all we gotta do is walk to the food house and we get free food. It's awesome. And they said if we do it again next year, guess what?
Santa's echoing.
We get more. Santa's the echo. You bastard.
What?
You got a TV on, Santa.
Y'all can hear me over there?
You're echoing.
Yeah, really good.
You're fucking up the whole thing.
Is that better?
Keep talking. Yeah, it seems to be all right.
Yeah.
Is that better? But now they can't even hear me.
Berg's in here too. Toby. Everybody's jumping in.
Is it echoing anymore?
I turned my
think it's-
volume down,
Was
I
it
think
me?
it's better.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
what?
think it's better.
It's
but
better.
I'm not on, so it shouldn't be. Mine
Okay.
can't make.
I don't know. Somehow.
I can't make it echo.
I think I was echoing back into my own mic. That's what was happening.
That's true. That's true. They are going to steal the election again. And if you believe that Biden got all of them goddamn votes, you are mentally ill.
He did.
How about that?
That was legit.
How about that?
That was legit, baby.
If you believe that shit, you have a serious mental illness. And quit trying to make everybody who does know feel like they're goddamn crazy.
Still talking
Or
shit
they're-
about you.
No.
All right, no more politics.
Oh, I can't do that because
I think you're preaching to the choir anyway.
you guys know this guy named LPR Shine?
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's all right. He doesn't make very good liquor, but he's all right.
Hey, Phil, let me in. I'm going to get off the phone. I got my laptop now.
All right.
Okay. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Ooh.
Much more better.
Well, remove that motherfucker right there.
What's going on, Thomas?
Hang on.
Hey, there's Santa. Hey, Santa.
Hey, where you at, Joe?
What you doing, brother?
Doc here, guys.
What? Okay.
So do we not have?
Leave Uncle Moonshine backstage.
Okay.
But did you guys hear the news?
I read something about a fire truck.
This motherfucker, Mark Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
he went and got a fire truck donated.
Not only fire truck, we got some fire equipment, helmets, jackets, boots, stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
A fucking fire truck, dude. Whoever would
Hey, I donated some water. You know what I mean? Or some clothes and shit. Mark Morgan shows up with a fucking fire truck. Way to just fucking stand out and say, look what I did, everybody. I mean, you know, we already know you're bald and shit, you know. So, I mean, come on.
Well, you know,
Wow.
Damn it.
Yeah,
now,
there's no outshining that now. What are you going to show up with? A Harrier jet?
2 fire trucks.
bigger
Two
than,
fire trucks.
You're going to need 2 fire trucks.
well, that's one of the good things. Dave and I called John Betts earlier.
Here's Troy Halsey
Hey, Troy, come over here.
sitting here talking to Phil and everybody and Tom Crum.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's see, turn this around. Turn this up.
That's so neat.
Look at that guy. You know that guy? Tom Crum is making fun of you.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah. That's it.
Troy Halsey, who?
That's right. Yeah, Troy's been a great guy out here hanging out. Been awesome. But Phil, they want you out here next year. I'm just letting you know.
All right, we'll see what's up, man. That's a far ass ride. What city is that again?
Clinton, Arkansas. You're good to go. You can go. Thank you. But I told you we're gonna set it up so Berglander comes and picks you up in the RV. All you got to do is go get a U-Haul, pull behind U-Haul, put your merch in there. Then Ferg's gonna pick you up. So That's it.
Holy shit.
How far?
Clinton, Clinton
11 hours. But
Yeah.
but I mean, in a fucking RV, it's probably gonna be about 16 hours.
I don't know. He was driving that RV about fucking 80 miles.
Not the way Ferg drives it, isn't it?
Is there a recliner inside the RV?
Yep.
That's where I'm fucking sitting, son.
Two of them.
There's two of them. Yeah. So
Showing a recliner on the way there. It won't be so bad, man.
Yeah, my name's on one of them.
Well, earlier, when I found out about the fire truck, got a hold of David, and we called John Betts. John told us that there was a county over from him lost both their fire trucks in the flood. And now they're getting another one.
oh yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. You guys are doing great. Fucking that is killer.
Right.
You
A lot
guys,
of people down there.
Mark Morgan, motherfucker.
We're
Hey, all I just
Come
did
here,
was-
Mark. Come here.
all I did was sit here and look good. Mark Morgan went out and did all the work.
I went out to talk to these other vendors, just say, hey, to them, let them know what we're doing here. Got in touch with the fire and rescue people here in this county. We were talking, and I told them what we were doing here. And as I'm walking away, they said, hey, wait, come back here. We got some stuff we want to donate. And they talked about donating all this fire gear. And that's when the chief spoke up and said, wait a minute, we got a truck.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't beat that.
I got
That's
figured it out with I got the fire chief here, gonna reach out to John Benz, and they're gonna work it all out. They're gonna take care of all the transportation and everything.
Dang.
Hey, so all you had to do was find a place where it needed to go, and they'll get it there.
And they're working with the forestry here in Arkansas that does a lot of work for the fire department here. And they're gonna take it, they're gonna drive it up there to the
Damn. A fucking fire truck. I need to get drunk tonight just to comprehend that.
You were going to do it anyway, but okay.
Well, it's not just the donation of the truck. It's, all the lives that truck's going to save and the homes and everything else,
Yeah.
for where it's going, man. That's the main thing. Think about that. Moonshine Militia is saving lives, man.
That's the shit, bro.
Thank you, Phil.
they
Now everybody knows that this Moonshine Militia would not be possible if it wasn't for PhilBilly Moonshine.
Bro, you ain't got to say shit like that.
You're the one that started the group.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Simple facts. And Tom Crumb, even though
What I do?
he doesn't talk much, he just sits there and looks pretty.
Yeah, I know. I'm just here for the damn accoutrements of being the pretty one in the group.
Take a drink, fellas.
they got water.
Yeah, we don't have no liquor in here. But we're doing good things out here. It's great. It's great stuff, and we are spreading. There are people out here that now know the name of the Moonshine Militia.
They also want these shirts.
Yeah, people are like, "Where can we get those shirts?"
Where can we get that shirt?
I was like, "Well, guess what? Next year we're going to be back here, and you can buy one."
Yeah, after
Hell
the
yeah.
first, hey, tell them after the first year, get back in touch with you, and we'll do a whole nother order. But right now, it's just been hell.
Oh yeah.
Just make a bunch, Phil.
Yeah, fucking why not?
I mean, you got the press. I'll help you make them.
Then I look over here at Toby, and he's wearing a corn star shirt.
I made some cornstar shirts. I got some.
I want one of those too. I forget about it
there's-
every time I'm there.
There's
Yeah, I
two.
want one too.
There's two probably waiting on Damon's porch for Mark. Or
Yeah.
four. There's four of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. I added an extra tumbler in there for you. One of them double out bucks. Dude, I'm sorry, Mark. I sent that out. It had plenty of time to get there. I don't know what the fucking post office's deal was.
The post office.
I put it on first class. First class. I woke up early in the morning. Took that motherfucker over there. By early, I mean like fucking 9 o'clock. So that's early for me. Took that motherfucker, hand delivered it to the fucking post guy, and his fruity fucking ass couldn't goddamn get it out. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, that's what it was. You called him a fruity ass.
I'll smile like, hey man, here you go. Thank you. I was polite. But I noticed he was like, ooh, and I was like, it's fruity motherfucker.
It was the attitude.
He takes it in the paint, son. You can tell.
Hey Bob, this is Damon over here at the Moonshine. Donation. We got some stuff over here. We wanted to run back over to livestock area.
We gotta have some stuff delivered.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
Cool shirt, Wes.
Thank you.
That is cool as fuck.
That is cool.
You on a diet, man? You look a little thinner.
Yeah, they're gonna lock it up. Nice.
I only get about 2 weeks a year I can wear it, so you know.
Shit, I wear that motherfucker year round.
Yeah, you can.
Everybody, don't forget to go to Walmart and get your skull tumblers, man. Those little jars with the straws, the skulls. They're on special right now, so you better hurry and get them while you can. Y'all seen those ones they sell, those skull mugs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the little glass ones. Yeah, and they're right about after Halloween. They're always cheap on sale. They're cheap during Halloween when they got them.
I want some jars or the skull jars. Then they're sweet.
Toby's. Yeah, I know, but we got entertainment here. I think we're gonna go get drunk here pretty soon too. Then we're gonna go get drunk here pretty soon too. I'm telling you. Toby's trying to get us to go listen to the band's playing.
All grain definitely has a different smell. I like the smell, but it's definitely different.
Toby said he was sending you pictures all day, Phil, of the grounds and everything. I was like, why are you selling pictures to Phil about it?
Man, my fucking phone don't ding where the fuck, so.
That smell will probably fade away as it ferments too. Some of it.
Oh, he did send me a bunch of pictures.
Missed it. I couldn't hear. I have my earful. Do what now?
I was telling that guy that that smell, a lot of it'll fade as it ferments.
Can't read that.
Hey Phil, you got any Bloody Butcher or Jimmy Red up there? 50 pounds of it?
I do, and I got Kentucky Rainbow in now too.
Ooh, I want some of that for sure.
Is that Indian Jim corn, that multicolored stuff?
Hey.
It's different. It is multicolored, but it's not Jim.
Okay.
There's a difference between Jim and Kentucky Rainbow. It looks kind of similar, but Jim's a little more shiny.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
I'm trying to send this guy to you to get some Jimmy Red or whatever. That's who I'm talking to on the phone, back and forth here. He's in Columbia, South Carolina, or wherever, and he's headed to Atlanta. Was looking for some Jimmy Red, and I was like, I thought he was coming this way, and I could have hooked him up a little better. You know what I mean? I was like, but hell, Phil's got it. He'll just ship it to you for $2 a pound.
Oh shit! They actually got bluegrass bands there, man.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing about Farm Bottle I don't fucking like, man. I want to hear bluegrass, and I want to hear it all fucking day long.
Yeah, they got it here. They had they told us that in the space we're in here over in the corner, that every now and again there'll be one of the bluegrass pluckers will come in here and just start playing the guitar.
Fuck yeah! That's the shit.
Right
And
across from us.
he's literally what 10 feet from us. So,
Mhm.
hey, geez, that's awesome.
You follow me around playing a banjo, and I'll buy you a burrito, son.
Well, I might learn to play a banjo again because I can eat a burrito.
I didn't get all that question, PhilBilly. If you post it back up there, I read about half of it.
I did add some corn, malted barley, honey, and vanilla, sugar, but all my grains. Pushed around to the skunk. I went ahead and pitched these, but
Hey, so-
Yeah.
I don't know, brother. Did you scorch it when you cooked it?
No, I mean, did he even wait a minute? Did he even have hot water on it to try to convert it or anything?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about conversions and temperatures and.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because if he just poured cold water on it, it may have just molded. You know what I mean?
In 4 hours?
And I rarely did.
I'm just thinking out loud, And he said no, he did not put any hot water on it.
There's one form of lacto that smells weird. It don't necessarily stink, but it smells weird as fuck.
I've had
Kind of.
I had an infection that smelled like vomit.
Yeah, and that's a version of lacto too, but that'll change.
That's it's called butyric acid.
Yeah, it was not a great run, but it did. The smell kind of cleared up after a while, though.
Yeah, you have to let it go and let it clear up, and the smell will go away, and it'll add a lot of good flavors.
Yeah, I say just keep on keeping on with it, and see what happens. It might turn out fucking better than you think.
Mhm.
Sometimes a mash will surprise you.
He said 180 degrees for 60 minutes on the corn, 158 on the barley.
That's
for
pretty
40
good.
minutes.
I'd have went a little hotter on corn, but
Jason, most people
Yeah.
nowadays
You don't have to go hotter on the corn, but if your temperature is less than 190, then you just have to go longer. And generally a 190 at 90 is a pretty good rule of thumb. So if you go 180, maybe go 2 hours, and it should convert.
mhm. I'm finally finishing off this damn apple.
I'm happy. I met a chemical engineer that's a distiller today, and he's joined the militia. So we got us another science guy I can get to talk to.
That ain't good.
I knew you wouldn't approve.
What you got there, Phil?
This is that I use that spring water from Kentucky,
Yeah.
and I used Kentucky Rainbow, and I used malted barley. I converted it with the barley. I didn't use no amylase or anything. And I used all that spring water, and I ran it on that 10-gallon still that I just built.
Oh, all right. You said you was getting ready.
Little favor. You go feel this.
That's good, bro.
Hi, Ginger.
Everybody says
I
hi,
want-
Ginger.
I do want to try that Kentucky Rainbow.
It's good for what ails you, son.
I'm telling you that right now.
Sounds like it.
And if I can get it out.
I sent Jason a message. I wish he'd messaged me back.
Hey, Tom, did you tell Ginger to start thinking about coming to Arkansas next year?
Yeah.
How much back set? I put a third.
That's a good number as a third.
It's a little chilly here, but
Some people use it all.
That's me.
So I will say, in your still, if you got a drain port at the bottom, and you do go to use it, and you want to use it all but that much. Because that stuff that's in the bottom of the still is all coppery and muddy and fucking gross. And that's where a lot of that acid comes from.
Yeah, I don't tip mine over and do all that. I just get whatever comes out of the bottle. You know what I mean?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
don't
my
tip.
drain's about 2 inches up off the bottom, so
Mine ain't quite that far, but I agree. Yeah, well, it may be about that far.
Yeah.
About a pecker's length.
When I got to tip my still, that's when that shit gets dark.
Who's Pecker though?
Mine and Wes's apparently. Because he's over here fucking laughing and shaking his head up and down too.
How'd you think I was measuring it?
I know.
Bro, I ate a 12-inch sandwich today.
I
Yeah.
ate one yesterday.
It was this
where'd you
much
go? Really?
sandwich, bro. Fucking straight up. I ate the whole fucking thing.
After trick or treat last night, I ate Penn Station sandwich, 12-inch, I think.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I ate a foot long from fucking Subway today. I ate the whole fucking foot, man. Didn't even fuck around.
I've done it. Been there. Can't do it now, but I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I first
we went
half,
to-
and I was like, man, I could take that second half home and give it to the old lady. And then I was sitting there looking at it like, that first half was pretty fucking good. And then I was like, fuck it, I ate the second half. Didn't even tell her. She's in the window now, flipping me off.
We just went over.
Man.
We just went over and had some lasagna, and they had what, chicken Alfredo, mixed squash, and some baked small potatoes, and fresh salad, and for strawberry shortcake for dessert.
Damn.
Huh?
To the vendors.
Only the vendors. Only the vendors are the only ones that get that.
I heard your
Put
live.
your
earlier.
titties against the window.
That's awesome. Though.
I know. You fucking midget ass bitch. Jump! Slam a titty on the window. Do it. Come on, bro. It'll make my day. Come on. Jump and slam a titty on the window. It's funny as fuck.
First, I thought he was talking to me. I was going to do it. Give me a window. Give me a window. I'll do it.
You'll probably do it before she will.
It'll make his day. I might as well do it, right?
She'd do it if she was tall enough. She can't reach it. She probably can't jump high enough. Neither you can't jump that high.
Is she outside?
You accepted defeat. I was trying to bait her like, you can't do it. You won't do
Is
it.
it the garage window? That's fucking
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
That'd be tough, man. I'd be impressed.
That'd be funny though.
I agree.
What you got to do is put one of those little trampolines outside the window so she can use that for you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stand on something and then jump.
Stand on something. Jump on that titty. Flop it out there. Hit it on the window like you're swatting skeeters.
Smack that titty.
Wind that son bitch up and hit it with the window. That's what I'm talking about.
Watch her break the window.
You'll break the window.
I cut my titty. The window broke.
It's your fault. You know that, right?
I'd take her to the hospital. They'd be like, "What happened to your wife, sir?" I'd be like, "Dude, you ain't gonna believe this shit." Just kind of like, I stabbed her. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what y'all think, you know? Really, she cut her titty on a window. She was slamming it, jumping on it.
Did you
Yeah, we
talk her into it though? I mean,
Yeah, a little bit. You know, when we went into that the kitchen over here today, and we were eating, and they had all this food there. I was like, "This is for us," and they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Who do I got to blow to get this stuff?" They're like, "No, you're a vendor. You
It
get
was
that."
like, we told you it's free, sir. You just want to suck somebody's dick.
did anybody raise their hand? Is the
the, thing,
question.
the thing was, I was gonna volunteer Ferg to go in there because I was like, if you got 4 or 5 people, Ferg will be right in here.
What'd you eat?
This morning when I got here, I don't even remember what they had for lunch.
They give you 3 squares, bro?
Well, no, they don't do breakfast. They just do lunch and dinner. So for lunch, we had pulled pork sandwiches. You could build your own baked potato. They had a chili bar, chili bar.
Motherfucker.
Right.
Dude, trust me, I ain't getting skinny here.
And it's free. They hooked you up.
Yeah,
They hooked us up.
hooked us up.
Damn, bro.
It was awesome. And for dinner, lasagna and what was that?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo with real carbonara sauce. It wasn't none of that jar of shit.
Thanks for treating y'all. like motherfucking El Presidente fucking treatment, son.
Well, the thing was, I said, you understand Phil's not here, right?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Man, I tell you what, Arkansas gives you a whole new meaning to living high on the hog.
I'm telling you.
Them Razorbacks know how to do it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a buddy down there. And if I was coming in town, I'd make sure he was there.
What you guys do?
He fucking cooks, dude, and he'd probably show up with some fucking grub like that for y'all too. This motherfucker throws down. He's got a beef jerky company called Little Man Jerky.
He's supposed to be here tomorrow.
You guys, I should have hooked you guys up. You should have hooked up with him and had him come out, set up a table.
Hey Phil, put that comment back up.
Okay.
Something about Sandman.
Sandman, it's for you. We don't want to read that.
What?
Yeah. I don't remember. I must have been real drunk.
Hell yeah.
Fredo Wigglesworth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're definitely worth the $50. I glaze, honey bun. Can't wait to see your strong hands all over
Man.
body again later tonight.
He must be charging me double.
Sounds like a good buddy right there.
Sounds like it.
Only $50, Wes? That hurts my feelings, dude.
Only for Wigginsworth or whatever the fuck Wigglesworth.
Alfredo Wigglesworth.
You catch those radio spots earlier?
Tom, I've been keeping an eye on Damon for you, man. I'll give you the update tomorrow.
All right, just call me. Let me know. Just call me tomorrow and give me the full rundown of him.
Yeah, I'll give you the skinny.
They buried him at the bottom of the pit. What the hell are you watching? Got that creepy ass music shit. Starting to get freaked out. All right, let's go back to damn Wes giving out fucking full body massages.
Somebody said,
Man, he's charging him double, man. I get mine for 25.
said, man, Wes is gonna be making bank next farm to bottle.
I'll be waiting on y'all.
Hell yeah.
See people going in and out of his camper, in and out, in and out.
Hey, have that little on. Hey, Phil, bring your Beaver little awning. We'll put that damn air conditioner. Have a couple massage tables sitting in there, and some fucking some scented candles and shit, some stones out there, that sounds like a hell of a deal.
I think I can talk Ferg into giving them out for $20. So that means I make 30.
Pimping.
I'm business man.
That's using the big head right there, Wes.
Yeah, you gonna sub Fergie out, huh?
Hell yeah.
I'm a contractor.
He'll get his cut.
That's what I was gonna say. Ferg just got subcontracted out for the fucking the grand tour on the final rub and tug.
I'll give him half. I'll treat him right.
That's right. Last time we tried that shit with Ferg, he run out of spit, burned up 3 dicks. We had to refund a bunch of money.
It's definitely a bring your own lube situation. I mean,
it is. It definitely is.
Get some of that special P. Diddy baby oil, baby.
Hell yeah, buy that shit by the gross.
And put a motherfucker to sleep.
Have y'all seen the new P. Diddy fucking drink out, what they've been made? It's this fucking simple syrup stuff, dude, and you know what it looks like. It ain't clear. Let's put it that way. It's kind of milky white looking. They rim the glass with it and all that shit. Yeah, it's nasty looking. No, it's funny though.
Hell yeah, Tony. We appreciate
What they call it? Diddy do?
No, just the Diddy drink. It had a big old bottle of baby oil and all this shit behind the fucking little, I don't know, little video thing. It's funnier than hell.
They are gonna get workers' comp, Gordon.
Well, you mean I'm not doing it? I told you I'm subbing him out.
Yeah,
I'm just the pimp. They're coming to me, but
My hands are always asleep.
Ferg will put you to work. Birds going to work. I tell you, this we've had I don't know how many we've had like eight radio stations had to come by here, and they've been interviewing us all day because of that. Well, at first it was just a couple because of the donations, but after they found out about the that fucking fire truck, they've been over here nonstop.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
On this
We're gonna
guy's
do
ball.
another interview tomorrow.
Yeah, they're supposed to come back. They said, "Oh, we're going to be coming back." Nah, you guys are for real.
Hell yeah.
I said, "You guys wait." I said, "You guys wait until you meet Sandman. That's a real motherfucker right there."
Shit.
Hey, Damon, y'all reckon we could get us a big ass damn Moonshine Militia sticker and have it put on the side of the damn fire truck?
Hell, that's an idea.
I don't know. It's probably going to a county fire department. I don't know if they would. It look kind of weird.
But seriously, donated by Mark Morgan Moonshine Militia and fucking have a big damn our logo right on the side.
I just got a banner from David. We'll put that on the fire truck.
Yeah, we'll put a big. You know what? We got a flag. We'll tie the flag to the back as it's driving down the road. Militia flag.
You guys are goofy as fuck.
Yeah, some towns have to take the flag off a damn truck. I don't know if we can do that or not.
What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you something. Mark Morgan did something great today, though. Made me cry. Bastard. Bastard.
All I did was go door to door.
I think Mark's been giving out handy jobs around there to get that damn fire truck.
He's like a fire up.
I was going
Yeah.
You want to rub my nipple?
He got the hose, man.
He went plumb past the tonsils to get a fire truck. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's
So,
up to the big knuckle on that one. I'm telling you.
So you guys been getting a good turnout for the semi?
We haven't had a huge church. It's a Friday. I mean, we basically people didn't start really coming out until after, work let out 5 o'clock, and they were starting to come out for the show. So we're really expecting. I mean, we had some people showed up for the semi today, but tomorrow they're expecting a lot of people out here.
Okay.
And there could be some stuff out front at the gate that we haven't seen yet, so we're not sure about that too. They're collecting up there.
So you guys taking us to Jerry's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you got room for all of it?
They talked to him a long time ago.
Yeah, he's got a big shot.
I understand that, but
Yeah, he's kind of loaded up, but it
I
don't
was-
matter. Even if we take it to Jerry, if Jerry steers it another direction or whatever to somebody he trusts, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
talked to Rick Wiesel and Jerry 2 days ago just to make sure we were still on target for that, and they said, "Yep, we're still good."
okay.
That's awesome.
Well, if anything happens and he calls you and says you can't take it, there's always God's Warehouse and there's
Yep.
a couple others.
Yeah.
I know.
And I know I also talked to yesterday some rangers and stuff that are in the area, and so they're doing good work up there army wise if we needed to do something like that too.
Hell yeah. I heard somebody called me. Is this audio fucked up? Can you guys hear me?
No, I can hear you. He's talking to somebody else. His ears are off. Or his
So-
headphones are off.
So I heard somebody called me. Ricky Lee Campbell called me, and he said, "Man, I heard that they're down here. The people that are sleeping in tents and shit, they're taking their kids from them."
That's why.
Do what?
And
What?
it's like, yeah, that's what I heard, man. He said he heard that, and he asked me how things are going down in Maggie, and I told him I don't know. Wes and Ian went, and he said that he heard that fucking HLS and CPS and all them are finding people who their houses were destroyed and they're sleeping in tents now. They're going in and taking their fucking children from them.
These motherfuckers.
Hey, I've been in
Those
contact
damn
with a lot
hands
of
come
people
to
in that
mind.
area, and that's the first time I've ever heard that. I have not. I mean, I've
Okay.
had people boots on the ground since day one that I've talked to. That's the first I've heard of that.
I just want to, I want to ask around. I don't know because I ain't been down there. since fucking
July.
since goddamn Hillbilly Jam. You know what I mean? And if that's going on, dude, it's gonna be a fucking war.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't think
That,
so.
that ain't fucking.
That's
I
not
also
good.
told him I don't see anybody allowing that to happen down there. They could
I
fucking.
know.
yeah.
That's the wrong place to fuck with. Straight up.
Oh, you're gonna come up and take my kids from me?
Yeah, that I swear to you, Phil, I ain't heard none of that, and I talk to people almost on a daily up there. So that's the first I'd heard of it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, everybody's trying to clear out of here now.
Does sound like something they would try to do, though.
Taking kids
What
away
is
from
that?
their families because they're out sleeping in
Radio
tents and shit, and they're not
station
taking care of them. But that's the first I've heard of it. I've talked to everybody.
Oh yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
If you do want to jump in, there's a link right there, Alfredo.
Yeah, one of the things that the radio station was saying earlier as well is if people were bringing a donation, they didn't even have to come into the festival. They could leave their donations at the front gate, and didn't even have to come in. Or they could bring a donation, and they would get free entrance into the festival.
Nice.
No.
It's a $45 entry.
Yeah, it's $45 a day. It's not a
Oh,
cheap.
shit. So it's kind of like Farm to Bottle last year.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, by the way, I seen a damn video, 2 of them, 2 live streams, 2 little videos, whatever. The Valley Tavern is up and running tonight.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hey guys,
They got bands playing, people dancing, having a good time. You know what I mean? Trying to get their heads back, cleared off. You know, getting a little. You know what I'm saying? And so
They need
they
that
are
for
open
sure.
tonight.
guys, we're getting kicked out of here, so we got to cut off. We got to go.
See y'all.
It was nice talking to
Yeah,
you.
they gotta lock the building up here, so we gotta get out.
We'll
It's
talk to
awesome
y'all
what you
later.
guys accomplished today. For real, that's a badass. So,
Yeah.
We got more tomorrow, brother.
hell yeah.
Sounds good.
See you guys.
You guys will see you.
See ya. Well, now that they're gone. Oh wait, Santa's still here. Shit. No, but no, I'm just saying, Phil. That's the first I've heard of that, dude. You know what I mean? Because I mean I've had military guys up there, you know, screaming, yelling. Hey, I'll tell you a story though, real quick. Is I know some guys, and there's a guy down in Crossville. He had got a bunch of round metal tubing. Okay, it was off signage. You know what I mean? Just whatever. And so he got a bunch of that, and it was free. And what he's kind of like them old guys. You know, they got a bunch of shit stacked up out back. Blah blah blah. Well, he was making rocket stoves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this happened. He started cutting and welding and building rocket stoves. He built 50 rocket stoves.
Wow.
And some guys I know, former SEALs, you know, shit like that, were taking them up there 10 at a time because, I mean, they're heavy. You know what I mean? Plus a bunch of other shit they's taking. And they was taking them up there, and they had this little bitty guy with these little FEMA vest on, had his hat on, you know, go, go, go. And Mark, my buddy, he's like 6'4", you know, he's 50 years old, fucking SEAL, or 55, you know. And he's got a little buddy, his about that big around, red-headed. And he carries a fucking Arkansas toothpick fucking knife in the back of his pants to church, okay? So when they got up there, they wasn't going to let him go through with everything. And they was like, we're just trying to get to that field right there because they're going to land, you know what I mean? They're going to take it all like on Spruce. Right. You know, that's where we're going. Man, you can't do it. He said that little wormy bastard jumped out of there, and he walked over there, and he got up in his face, and that guy from FEMA was just, and he let him get through, and the guy stopped, and he said, do you know Jesus? He said, what? He said, I'm asking you, do you know Jesus? He said, well, I go to church. He said, that ain't the damn question I asked you, son. He said, I want to know right now, do you know my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? He said, well, I think I do. He said, you better hope and pray to God you do, because I'm fitting to send you to fucking meet him. Now get out of my way. Like that. Yeah. And the guy from FEMA literally stepped out of the way, and they was on the phone with the guys from the damn Army that has some helicopters in the area that was flying, and they got a hold of him. All these military guys know each other. You know how that shit goes. And my buddy Mark, he said, I'll have them in the net. If you'll come in low enough, he said, I'll sling the big dick on the hook, and your boys ain't even got a fucking land. They were offloading them son bitches on the fucking Blackhawks and shit like that, and they was taken back off and never hit the fucking ground.
Hell
It
yeah.
was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great story, man. But he donated 50 rocket stoves because he's like, you can run out of propane, whatever. He's like, up there, and also I talked to another guy yesterday. He's like, they are overwhelmed with so much stuff up there. Like Walmart parking lots full of water, full of chainsaws, full of generators, just because they just haven't got them all the way to where you know what I mean? But they're turning away stuff now just because they're overwhelmed at certain locations. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So,
Tom,
a lot.
I got to run and get my daughter. I'll be back on here in a minute.
okay,
I'll be right back.
that's fine. We got this. Santa's on mute. Looks like it's just me and you, Wes.
I'm glad I'm paying attention because my flame just fucking blew out. I don't even know what happened.
Damn, that ain't good.
Right? Scared the shit out of me.
That ain't good at all.
No, I'm gonna have to pay attention to it. I got plenty of fucking gas. This was a brand new tank. Fuck yeah. I guess I had it pretty fucking low. I'm trying to make this come out pretty slow, but damn.
Thanks, Mikey. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Let's start with old Gordon there again. He's like, them good old boys digging out Chimney Rock. That road was amazing. Them guys right there, those coal miners that showed up to do that job, and I'm going to lay it all out there. The name of the operation out of West Virginia was Alpha Industries, and it's Alpha Coal Mines. Them boys right there showed up, and they're also a Tennessee-based company, which maybe a lot of people didn't know. But they showed up, and what was going to take months for them to rebuild that road, them boys knocked it out in like a week, dude. It was crazy.
Hell yeah.
And, all that stuff it was free labor. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody's getting paid somewhere because, them machines are, you can't just drop a $500,000 excavator in the middle of nowhere. And,
I'd say most of the labor was free.
It was, but you know what? Here's the thing, and if I don't know if everybody knows how fucking business works, you do shit like that, that's a total write off for you at the end of the year. You know
absolutely.
what I mean? And I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do. I'm just saying, so they're
Right.
figuring this, and man hours and gas getting there, and everything else. So they're gonna write all that shit off, which is
Right.
that's the best thing to do. Dude.
Good for them if they're actually doing it and not, trying to cheat the system. I'm all for it. They should get rewarded.
Right. Hey, Wes.
That's a lot of resources to put into it.
Absolutely. Answer Jason Jeffers. He said,
some
what's
good
a good
old-fashioned-
old-fashioned corn without any sugar?
With the mash bill,
Yeah, no sugar.
if you're going corn alone, you just need 3 pounds per gallon of water. I use liquid enzymes. That's what I'd recommend for sure. Actually, it's about the only way you can if you're going nothing but corn.
Yeah.
Get on. I use North Georgia's enzymes, but everybody sells them now. So
Yeah,
get your
Tracy
liquid
Baumgartner
enzymes.
sells them. Shoe and them still sell them. Prohibition,
They haven't had it available in forever. I started using Broken Bones, but I haven't seen it for a long time.
Well, I don't know. They may be covered up with those control boxes. You know what I mean? Pro and them, which is fine.
Well,
But I agree with Wes. 3 pounds per gallon. Heated up, about 190, 185, something like that?
190 for about 90 minutes. Build yourself a stirring rig.
Yeah.
I might be able to find a picture. Build yourself a stirring rig with a drill. It's by far the best way to do all grain. I wouldn't do it any other way. There's kind of see it.
Yeah.
I just turn it on, monitor my heat, make sure it stays where I want it. That was 140 pounds of grain. I had to do 2 batches, but total of 140 pounds of grain.
Yep. Glad to be back, Mikey. Been a long couple months. Lisa, you know how to get on. Let me know, text me or something if I miss you. Hey Wes, how's that apple infusion coming along? Was pretty good till he run out of gas.
Pretty damn good. There's the last half gallon that came off of it. I mean, it's got a hell of an apple nose. It's fucking hot. Actually, even being that hot, it's got a lot of flavor in it, though.
That's
That's
awesome.
probably still high 120s at least.
No, Bill, I still haven't recovered from Monday. I unloaded 10,000 pounds of corn out of the back of a dump truck by a shovel.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
You just said it was a dump truck. Why in the fuck you unloading it by hand?
I had to put it in super sacks.
Oh god!
It literally, I had a big grain scoop, shovel,
I
and it was
know.
on a long handle. I would stand right here on the pile and I would just push. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just get it to the tailgate,
Right.
and it would just dump. It wasn't hard. But I will, before next time, if we go get any more, I will have a grain door cut in the back of that thing. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean? A
mean-
12-inch with a slider,
For sure.
I
Start
will
dumping
have
it
one of them
back.
cut in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They could. Hell, it could be used as. Well, no, that couldn't be used as a splitter. I
Yeah.
was thinking, hell, they could use it for other stuff on the truck.
Absolutely. But it's fine. 100% for the stirring rig.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah. Mike says he missed my smart ass. Thank you. What's
We
he say?
missed you at the birthday party.
Yeah, I know. I'll have
Blue
to
or
call you
white
tomorrow and
corn
tell you.
best, but
I,
that's my.
I don't know if
preference.
anybody's told you what I was going on or not, but it's been
No, I haven't talked to you in a while, so
yeah, it's been
we'll talk.
it's been an uphill fucking push that I can't. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I use a mortar mixer myself.
Yeah. Then Jason says he want to know if you added any barley.
Mine is green corn, rye, 6-row barley, and a little bit of oats.
I'm all in for the oats. You can keep that fucking rye.
I'm a big rye whiskey fan. I've tried to do wheat, and I've had some good wheated bourbons, but I've never been a fan of my clear when I use wheat. It's just never came out the way I wanted.
I need to make another run of that. I did a wheat and all wheat, and then I sour mashed my wheat one time,
Yeah.
and I took that wheat and I added probably, I don't know, 3-4 gallons, something like that, gallon bags full of apples to my thumper.
Yeah.
And made it that wheated apple, come across. Man, it was pretty daggone tasty.
One of these days, I want to do 100% wheat vodka. I do the neutral runs a lot, and a vodka, like the wife, man, she can drink it with anything. If I can make a good wheated vodka, I got the column.
Why don't you? Yeah, never mind. I'm with you. I hate sugar shine, so
No, I'm not doing sugar shine, dude.
no, me and you both have the same feeling on that shit. I would
I
rather.
made it, man. I tried that actually on my column. I ran it twice through a deflag, and it still had that fucking sugar burn bite. It like makes your tongue go numb.
Yeah, the only way to use that for sugar shine is if you're going to flavor it. 100%, you got to flavor it. That's just all it's good for.
And you have to do. I mean, you got to water it way down, like 40 proof.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah.
No, I even tried mixing it. I ended up dumping it in some tails and running it with a bunch of other tails, and
Right.
it came out all right.
Mikey says that damn Phil had that amazing drink at the birthday party trying to get
Oh, God.
botulism.
Yeah, botulism. And he talked somebody into drinking it. Jason.
Yeah, it was fucking Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
Jason said he ran a wheated bourbon yesterday and blended it today. He's not a fan of the clear either.
All right. See, maybe it's not just me.
Yeah, and I didn't mind mine when I added the apples. I think it smoothed it out pretty good,
Mine is super, like, stupid smooth. It just has a funky, weird.
What kind of
After
steel
taste.
you using to infuse the apple? Just an all copper rig. I'm just putting in. Matter of fact, my apples were frozen, not all the way frozen. I put them in there. I had to get them out of the bag and get them at a 4-inch port, so they were not completely frozen. But it seemed like they still had a little bit of frozen spots to it. And when the heads come across, it melted it all pretty quick. Thawed it out.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. It turned out pretty damn good. I know if you put frozen shit in there, if it ain't at least 75% thawed, you can reflux it back real quick. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so
your thumper will fill.
yeah, and so it's not good to do that. But I mean, it wasn't all the way frozen. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah.
Agave and smoked sweet potato, pretty good stuff. No, you can have sweet potato. Well, I don't know. I've only tried one, and I didn't like. No, I've tried one that I did like, one that I did not like.
I tried a sweet potato shine, and honestly, it was just a super clean vodka. I mean,
Right.
it didn't have a lot of flavor, but it was smooth. It was good.
Well, that's an agave smoked sweet potato. I don't know. That's worth
I don't know
shot.
about agave. I'm not a tequila fan. Phil did do a tequila that I liked, but I'm not spending the money on something that I don't think I'll like.
Right. Sugar shine is just gasoline. Absolutely.
That's right.
All right,
I
here we
don't
go,
even-
Wes. Here we go. When I used feed grains like barley, oats, and corn, is that when you use amylase? Yes, amylase is used on grains.
Any grain you use, you need amylase. Now,
Yeah.
if you can do it with 6-row barley, but you gotta do your research and you gotta know how to do it. I mean, I started out doing straight all grain. I didn't use any enzymes, but honestly, fuck that, because liquid enzymes don't change the flavor at all, and
Nope.
it's worry free. It's the way to do it.
It is. I mean, high temp amylase and glucose, man, that's just the way to fly.
Yeah.
And I have learned, and I actually use the amylase even whenever I do and put my sugar in it. You know what I mean? To make it all like I usually make it. It still breaks down the sugar. I mean, the starches so much
Oh, yeah.
that
Less
it
sugar.
literally, yeah. And you also get a higher yield,
Mhm.
So
And yeast fucking love corn sugar.
yeah.
I mean, table sugar does not ferment like fucking corn sugar does.
Yeah, sugar shine just works good in apple. It just, if you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
mix
mean,
it, make fucking,
any low proof post flavored drink will work well with sugar
yeah,
shine,
that
but
strawberry watermelon to anything like that.
I still don't use it, to be honest. I used to, but like I said, man, I save up 3 5-gallon buckets of tails, usually 40 proof, maybe 35, and I run that through my keg with that column deflag, and I pull fucking three. I've pulled more than 3 gallons of 190 out of it.
Right.
That's a lot of post flavored liquor, and it's usually, well, it's always either fruit, rum, or grain tails, so it's nothing bad.
Right. Says mine has a slight burn on the front, but the back taste lasts for hours. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
not a fan, never have been.
No, I mean, literally, sugar shine sometimes will numb your tongue.
Yeah.
What's up, Wayne? Hey, Tom, check. I already showed Wayne. Check this thing out. I think I told you about it. Maybe you weren't on. I had the idea for the thumper cap.
Yes, I mean you talked about it. Yes.
I built the motherfucker. It ain't done. I need to put a ferrule here and then an out, but got a sight glass.
I love it.
I think it's gonna be badass, man. I'm excited to get it done and run it. It's different. I mean, honestly, the idea came from Wayne, talking to him about his inline.
Right.
But I changed it up a little bit, and hopefully it works like his.
That's not a bad idea. Using apple cinnamon, using apple, using cinnamon, applesauce, and vanilla sticks in the thumper. Right?
So
Yep.
cinnamon is dangerous in your thumper. I have fucked that up more than a few times. Just a touch too much cinnamon, and it's a lot.
Jason, on your using pumpkins, it's just like any other fruit, brother. You may, I'd cook it down because they're so hard. I'd cook it down. I don't cook my apple or none of that stuff.
I actually thought about doing pumpkin, and I was gonna cook it in the oven like a squash, like you were gonna eat a squash.
Yeah.
Peel the skin off of it, throw it in the barrel, and I think a drill at that point would break it down.
It probably would, but let me ask you this: why would you skin it?
I don't
I'm
know.
just asking.
Well, sometimes you get different flavors out of the skin, so I just thought it would work better.
And I mean, I'm just throwing out just talking. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're right or wrong.
Honestly, I don't know. It's just the way I had thought about it, and like I said, sometimes you get some weird flavors off of skin, so that's why I was gonna do it.
Yeah, and I've heard of other people talking about peeling them like that, as well. But I've just always thought, well, I don't peel my apples. I'm just just thinking out loud.
I mean, honestly, if I could and had the patience for it, I would skin apples too, because I think it gives it a acidic. I don't know. You get a different bite out of the skins. I might go half and half.
But there's a lot of flavor in skins. I mean, if you eat a peeled apple versus one with peeling on it, it gives it that, like you said, that acidic bite.
Right.
I kind of agree with that. Here's one that I hate, but I'm getting ready to do. What about banana?
I got to do a banana run because I fucked up a batch of strawberry. So I'm going to use that in the thumper, and hopefully I can get a half-ass strawberry banana.
Well, I've said it before. I got a damn family recipe from a guy that lives over like towards Robbinsville, North Carolina, up in the mountains. And he got it from an old man that's all they run back in the day was their claim to fame was banana shine. And before that old man died, he gave it to this buddy of mine. Mm-hmm. And that buddy of mine gave it to me. And that's the only people that really know the recipe. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be an ass, or I'm just saying he kind of was like, I want you to have this. Don't let it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a respect thing. I mean,
right. And so I was like, cool, that's good to me. And so I haven't, but if I'm going to do a run, I mean, it takes, and in his recipe takes like 70 pounds of bananas to make a 20-gallon run or something like that.
Yeah, see, I'm really liking this little 3-gallon still that I did out of that keg. It's awesome for stuff like that, dude. I'm doing I literally am fermenting chocolate icing. Actually, it's chocolate pie filling. I thought it was icing, but it's fermenting. I'm gonna do cherry cordial. I'm gonna infuse it. I actually have a gallon of cherry mead that I didn't really like as on its own. So I'm gonna dump that in the pot with the chocolate, and then I'm gonna infuse chocolate syrup, and I got a cherry, like the Tyrannies or whatever. It's something Da Vinci or something. And I'm gonna try to do
cherry pie filling.
Because I had that. I was gonna do cherry like whiskey a long time ago, never did it.
So you've already got it.
Yeah, I'm just okay. I have. But yeah, I agree.
If you've already got it, run it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right now, that's everything I mashed in, and actually, I just cleared out the apple barrel, and I got about 150 pounds of corn left. So I'm gonna use up every bit of ingredients I had left over from the year, and it's gonna be my winter mashes. I got so much built up that I'll be able to run all winter and never mash in because I don't heat my garage.
Well, that's awesome. Smoked sweet potatoes are close to a flavor profile of agave. I have to take your word on it. The only reason is because I've only, like I said, I've only tried one that I even remotely liked, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of sweet potatoes. I don't know. It's just
I
me.
agree. They have a weird,
Jason's like,
Not
I
for me.
use enzymes and barley. Well, that's fine.
I do too. I just don't. The barley is honestly not. It doesn't have near as much power as the enzymes, so it's just there.
Let me go back over and see what Scott said. Scott Carroll. All I see is how y'all doing. Let's see.
That was my last infusion. About done. But hell, right now I got 3 damn good half-gallon jars and 2 quarts that are questionable. I got one heads quart, maybe kind of headsy, and I got one that's kind of tailsy.
Well, old Scott says, I have some apples fermented with hard cider, yeast ready to go, debating on thumper or no thumper.
I'll tell you that. Do you have an infuser for your thumper, first of all? But I did it 2 ways. I did it without the thumper. Not a fan. Smooth. The apple's just not really there. The other time I had 3 runs. The other time I infused with Tirani apple. I got an infuser on my thumper. And this time I'm using that frozen apple juice concentrate. And I think I like the frozen apple juice concentrate. We'll give it a couple days here to air out, but I think I like it better.
Well, I mean, Phil likes it without a thumper, you know what I mean? Just because it goes straight, pot to worm,
Man, a lot of people do. And I will say my blackberry was badass, and that's how I ran it. But apple's a hard one. I think I prefer infusing apple.
Right.
That blackberry carried through a shitload of flavor. That was crazy.
Mikey, it's kind of, I mean, I guess any type of, if you got any fruit, I guess it's considered a rum. You know what I mean?
No, it'd have to have molasses or brown sugar or something to be a rum.
Oh, no, that's right. Because I'm thinking fruit brandies in my head. You know what I mean? I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember what sugar it called for. I can go back in and look. I wrote it down. I'd have to pull my old book back out, but I can go back in and look.
I've seen a lot of people do banana rum for sure. It kind of already has that. Depending on your molasses, it's got a banana type smell to it. Mine does.
Right. So if you're using malt, corn, and barley, do you still use amylase? I do.
I do. You can get by without it, but why not use it? It doesn't change the flavor, and it's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
It's kind of just it's a fail safe.
Yeah, I mean, Tracy's got it up there, and I think it's like a 12-ounce container or something like that for $15. I mean, it's well worth it because you just use a couple ounces.
I'll say I've had the same bottles all year, and I've ran a lot of grain liquor. I mean,
right.
And use twice as much alpha as you do gluco. Always get a bigger bottle of alpha or 2.
Just buy 2 to 1.
Yeah, it's exactly that too. I mean, you use twice as much.
All right, what's this one? Just do an all grain. It's a little more work, but worth it, and you can keep that sugar crap.
I agree. I always do an all grain run first, and then usually I'll sour mash it. And we'll just say I don't drink sour mash. So,
if you're using malted corn, do you have to boil for at 190 for 90 minutes?
Yes.
Or just mash it in like normal malted grain? Yes, you do.
No, you still have to cook it.
Yep. You'll need to put the cook to it. If it's store-bought, it's got wax on it.
What's store-bought?
I don't know. Bill, what are you talking about? You have to let us know. Oh, he may be talking about the fruit.
Oh, apples for sure.
And then, even probably bananas or any damn thing else. They probably got some type of preservative on the fucking peels.
I don't use the peels.
I do, but you got to pull them out after like a couple days.
Yeah, I've heard that from other people too.
Yeah. Scott's like, I left the skins on all my apples as well.
Fuck yeah. Who the hell's going to skin that many apples?
Yeah, Gordon says it's all about the oils in those pumpkin skins that could cause a nasty tannin flavor. I'll dig that.
Yeah, that's one. I think it'd be better without.
Made a banana rum last year. Turned out great. Skin on the pumpkin will give it an off flavor.
Tell you what, boys, I hit tails at goddamn 100 proof, maybe higher.
Yeah,
110.
I've done it.
I mean, it's tails for sure. I tasted it. It ain't good.
Not to change the subject, Wes, but I picked up some Black Creek fruit. Black Creek Distillery fruit yeast. Owner gave me the 60 gallons of strawberries yesterday. Today is a 5-inch cap looking great, already smelling alcohol in 24 hours. Being it's stored outside, wrapped up in blankets and heating pads, the starting gravity was 1.150.
Wow, that's hot.
Woo, that's hot.
That's gonna be some spicy liquor.
Add
Yes.
some water to that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
water that down.
I'm excited to see the.
You actually strained all the seeds out? Damn. That'll probably turn out good. I honestly think mine turned out like shit because of all the seeds, but I wasn't fucking dealing with that.
I told him, I said on the Facebook page, I said he was going to have to get a little bitty set of tweezers and pull out all of them.
That's what Ian told me. He said, "You gonna take them seeds out, right?" Yeah.
Bye, Bill. I want to try a s'mores shine. Not sure if I should add marshmallow fluff to the thumper or the mash.
Are you trying to make it
Lord.
clear or just do a post flavor? I would post flavor something like that.
Yeah, I mean, none of that's going to carry.
No.
I got a decent s'mores extract.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you're not going to get a clear liquor that tastes anything like s'mores.
No.
No, there's a way to do it, but you'd have to do it in a very small still.
Yeah. After using Tractor Supply corn for years, call me lazy, but I switched over to that flake corn. It's 1,000 times easier. Totally.
Hey, I can't afford 140 pounds of flake corn to do a run.
And by the way, it's not flake corn, it's maize. Flake maize.
Yeah, it is.
Maize. It amazes me that nobody knows that. Shut up, Ginger. Anyway, she's over at the kitchen. She was like, eh. I have an infusion of 40 cans of applesauce for use it.
Hell yeah, for sure. Anything that's free, I'm gonna run it. I literally am running. I'm running chocolate pie filling, and
I wouldn't even water that down. You know what I mean? I would throw it in there just like it is, just let it go. Absolutely.
Depends on your still size, but yeah, I mean, if you got a small still, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Mikey's got 100 pounds of bananas, 100 pounds of flake corn.
Bananas. He told me about it the other day.
Really?
I'd make a rum with it myself, but I'm a big rum fan, so you know.
Yeah, call Phil and get you some of that damn molasses. You know what I mean? That's what.
Oh yeah, I got a straight molasses run going to that right now.
Well, I'll call you tomorrow, or you call me tomorrow, and then I'll tell you the rest of the story. What else? Peach ring video. I seen Phil's peach ring video the other day, and I've been using that extract as well for 7 months now. I sprung and got a gallon jug of it.
Holy shit.
People really like peach around there. That's awesome.
It don't take a whole lot of it. God damn.
That's that.
I think he's putting it in his still.
Oh, okay. I thought he was making post flavor with it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I don't think I made a post flavor about the peach rings, did I? I think I just used it in the peach mash, or the peach mash.
You don't have a peach rings video? I thought you did.
I don't know. I thought I went to make one. I don't think I put it on YouTube though. Let me look.
Damn, Scott says it probably won't ferment out at 1150. It will.
Depends on the yeast. I mean, it probably will.
Yeah.
I would water it down. I would not run that hot, man. That comes out with spicy liquor. And strawberry's already known to be spicy.
Yeah, I did make a peach ring video, but I didn't.
You didn't post it?
I didn't upload it. So he's using it in his mash, but it works well.
That's awesome.
I used half of a little one like that. A gallon would make a lot of liquor.
Imagine putting. Wonder if it'll ferment. No, What is it? It's like
It's alcohol.
I was gonna say it's already alcohol.
Yeah.
You could use it as an infusion. That would be badass.
That's what I did. I infused it inside the pot though.
Yeah, but I'm saying running a
poured it in there and
but
grilled it.
run a thumper infuser.
I'm not into that no more.
I still like it. I get better product like that. That apple that came off straight arm it wasn't there.
Okay, it said Jason wants to know if we've ever added amylase to molasses rum to try to convert the unfermentable sugars.
No.
There's enough fermentable sugars in the molasses already.
Right.
Unless you got some shitty molasses.
No, and the sweetness that's left is a good thing. It carries through with molasses. That's how you get that sweet rum, like essence of sweetness.
Right. Oh, hell yeah. Anything, he says, I'm running anything's free. Past date, hell yeah, whatever they pitch, I'm gonna run and see what I'm in. Well, you're not gonna get a wrong answer from any three on this fucking group right now. We'll run any fucking thing that's free. Anything.
Hey, I got 4 gallon sized bags of fruit that is about to go bad in my fridge. I save it up all year.
Yeah.
By spring, I'll have a good run. It's gonna be I'm gonna call it fruit punch.
Watermelon, cucumber, ginger batch cooking right now.
Oh, wow. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, that don't sound like.
But you know what? I don't care. Try it, dude. You know what I mean?
I'm all for it, but I'm not gonna run that.
You know, I mean, hey, but you know, they do a lot of watermelon cucumber mixes on stuff. So why not put the ginger in there? Give it that little spice. I mean, hell, let's try it.
Hell, Phil ran donuts. I mean,
person blue holding. I don't get that. Anyway, what's this one? I have a copper steel co identical to Phil's with a whiskey helmet.
You want a second one? I heard there's one for sale.
I know where one's going to be for sale soon.
It's
got a minion ball and some fucking infusers and all kinds of shit with it. You know, sell it for $2,500, $250 per on this corner right here. I'm just letting y'all know.
I like that.
Yeah, I might sell mine if anybody's interested. It's a badass still. I'm not polishing it. It's been
seasoned. He ain't gonna polish it. It may have a hose clamp or two on it. I'm just saying, you know.
And it was the first one ever built.
And you're gonna sign it.
I rub my wiener on it if it give me more money.
You already have, motherfucker.
I have.
Looks like it's puked over the side. It's just got slug cracks all over it.
That's what that big streak is on the side of it.
I do weird stuff to my still.
That's one way to not sell it. Anyway, I prefer banana rum to plain brandy, depending on how you prefer the bananas. Over stove box of chocolate. See how it turns out. Adding blackstrap gives you a solid base. I dig it.
To any of you guys running rum and using blackstrap, get a hold of Phil and get a good molasses. It's night and day different. You will love it. It ferments dry. It's badass. It's literally purpose made for rum.
You don't have to cook it or nothing.
Yeah, black Caribbean pearl, dude, or whatever it is. That Caribbean pearl. It's awesome.
Oh, there's four different varieties.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the one I got that I used, and that's what I used in my pineapple.
We've only used the Caribbean actually, but next year I plan on trying out a different one. There's a Jamaican, a Caribbean, fuck, I don't remember.
I don't know. I can pull it, but you want me to look it up?
The black pearl is Caribbean.
Yeah.
No, there's black pearl this, black pearl that. I think it's all black pearl something or other.
Well, it says black pearl Caribbean on the.
I think they all say black pearl something, and then whatever variety it is. No, you got to get that shit up on your website. Last time we talked about it, we couldn't find jugs for cheap.
That's my problem, finding gallon jugs that are affordable.
Well, I mean,
but you know what?
A little bit more.
I'll just pay more, and I'm not competing with Amazon. They're selling fucking feed grade shit anyways.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you can take a little bit of a premium for what it is, because dude, it ferments so much faster, cleaner. It's just better. It's way better. I ran Blackstrap for 2 years before I ever found that shit.
Yeah, coffee cup per gallon into canned peach mash. He said, "Oops, coffee cup per 18 gallons." I don't know. I can't remember what we was talking about.
Of molasses? Because that ain't shit.
No, I run a gallon for every 1 gallon for 4 gallons of water. There's Lisa. I didn't even see her back there.
I'm with you. I do 10 gallons of water, 2.5 gallons of molasses.
That's it.
That's a 1065, 107, maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking Michael Jordan, dude. Did you see that? I just sank that fucking battleship, son.
I thought you was talking about Bean.
I did too. I was like, get it on there, Kareem of Wheat. You're fucking awesome. Get it.
What's up, y'all?
What's up,
What's up,
Bean?
Not much, man.
I was gonna look at shit up for West. Well, not really just for West.
I think there's 4 varieties, Tom. I really can't remember. There's just a regular black pearl, the Caribbean, and I think there's like a bold or some shit, and then one other one. Jamaican maybe.
Where'd Lisa go?
I don't know. Leftovers from the garden. Like I said, if it's free, it's for me. I'll fucking run it.
Fuck yeah. Man, I've taken a dumpster a few times. I get that shit, son.
Got videos of digging in the dumpster with the corn.
Free liquor.
And sometimes, yeah,
they got Black Pearl Select.
Yeah.
Black Pearl Caribbean. Black Pearl Dark.
All right, there's 3.
Yeah, there's three that we get our hands on. It's all Black Pearl, and that's the molasses for rum.
Yeah, they're purpose made for rum. What'd you say that last one was? Bold? I don't remember what the
Dark.
Dark. That's the one I want to try, because they say for a clear rum, it makes it's got a description, talks about all the flavor it pulls through.
And then on the sugarcane molasses, just regular straight molasses, they've just got a premium, high quality natural sweetener, blah, 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 blah. Then they got a golden trim molasses, a brown sugar molasses, a classic blend, and they got dried molasses. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. They got, so something I was looking at is these buckets of, fuck is it called? I can't even remember now. Well, now I got to get on and look. There was something I wanted to try on there that I don't even know. They use it in beer making.
You guys were talking about a banana rum earlier. I swore molasses off, but I think I want to make a banana rum. I might bump it with molasses, so it'd be very little molasses.
Like we were saying, use this stuff. Wait until we see you, and we'll get you some.
Okay.
It's so much better, and it smells like bananas when it's fermenting.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Hey, I use that Black Pearl Caribbean or whatever, and dude, I put it in that fucking pineapple coconut, and it's awesome. I got my got my acid right, my pH right, and then just let it eat, man. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
My farmer called me the other day. They got a farm stand over here, and he's the guy that gives me all the free corn. Corn on the cob.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like, it's our last day. We got some shit for you. I go over there and they got some Indian corn. They give me their Indian corn every year at the end of the season. But then they gave me a case of these jars, and it's sorghum, like sorghum syrup.
Yeah.
It's fucking sorghum. It says $8.95 on each jar. That's how much they sell that shit for. But they gave it to me. Gave me a case of them for free. So I'm gonna take that Indian corn and shuck it, grind it. I'm gonna fucking pour that sorghum in there while it's cooking, and
That'll be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Indian corn sorghum, free for free, baby.
And
Yeah.
it's something completely different. Hell, nobody runs sorghum, not anymore.
Nope.
You just reminded me, Phil, because I bought a jar of sorghum just to taste it to see if I like it, and I ain't even tasted it yet.
I want to try it too. I'm gonna
Say,
grab.
I don't even know
I'll be
what
right
it
back.
tastes like. Not a clue.
It's got the same flavor base as like a molasses. Just
Really?
regular Granny's molasses kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if you know, sorghum's a seed, you know.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. And it grows into a cane just like that. So, but up around where I'm from, it's called sorghum molasses. You know what I mean? So,
All right.
you know,
But I wonder what the grain, like, put the grain, I wonder how that would come through, you know.
I don't know. I'd like to make it because I think you can still buy sorghum in the grain. Why don't we try to ferment just that
Yeah.
and
That'd be
use
cool.
the sorghum molasses as our back? You know what I mean? Yeah. Try it, Phil. Yeah.
Fucking open it. I'm getting weak in the morning.
Cakes and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah. It smells just like molasses.
Smells like Worcestershire, son.
Smells like what's your sister sauce?
Ooh, it's thicker than a Snickers, son. That's thicker than a fucking black stripper in the fucking West Side. It's good, but it's grainy. Not like grainy. The flavor reminds you of like a malted barley or like
okay.
That might go pretty good, actually. I mean, in the right
I
mash.
think in a mash,
Especially
that would
what-
fucking probably be amazing.
Especially what you're talking about doing.
I don't know if I'd prefer that on some pancakes, but that's pretty fucking good. It's really sweet.
I wouldn't eat molasses on pancakes.
No.
I wouldn't either.
No, but I've eaten it on biscuits and shit though. But you know, that's
Just
good.
a tiny, tiny bit, though.
Yeah, you can't drown it in it.
Yeah.
I bet if you added that to some fruit, like some sort of jam, that'd be banging. Also, in the other direction, you could probably use it to make barbecue sauce too.
That would be awesome.
But that would
I
be
could,
good.
I could see that. Yeah, for sure. Now you got Bean's wheels turning.
Hell yeah! Look, Bean's even got a question. Bean, tell me about your peach brandy.
About my peach brandy?
Yeah, other than it sucks.
Nah, it's fucking good.
I know.
Well,
It
I
was
mean, what do
good.
you want to know about it? It's pretty straightforward brandy. I mean,
I think he tried it at Easy's birthday.
oh, did he?
I think maybe.
Yeah, he
Easy
did.
had a jar. I might have had a jar. I don't remember.
So, I mean, I pretty much just did a straightforward, you know, like the same video Phil has posted with him and Big Easy on his page. I mean, that's the same mash bill I would have used.
What me and Mike talked about though that night is I think you get a different kind of peaches because it's just a different peach flavor. So we think you're using different peaches than like I am.
Carolina peaches.
Yeah.
They're, I can't remember the name of them right off the top of my head.
Just them yellow Freestone peaches, aren't they?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: if I was ever worried about losing to a peach brandy, it would be Beans. I wouldn't worry about anybody
It's
else's
good.
ever, but Beans is fucking good. So I don't know where I stand with that. I think I'd be a good comparison. My peach brandy versus Beans peach brandy.
Oh, yeah. Yours is good, man. I like yours better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you what, out of all the other peoples that I've tried, I like Beans the most.
It's just
No, sorghum and
authentic
Milo are not
flavor.
the same thing.
That Phil.
Do what?
I said I appreciate that. I wasn't thrilled with mine.
I thought it was good. It tasted kind of like a cooked peach. It was fucking good.
As far as non-post flavored peach brandies,
Yeah.
yours is fucking awesome, bro.
Well, hell yeah. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah, non-post flavored. We yeah. Let's leave it at that.
There was one that I
don't
tried.
Don't want to
come
piss
back.
anybody off. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, there was definitely a peach brandy that was supposed to be straight off the still that was not.
It was still fucking great, but
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, hell, it was badass brandy, but it wasn't
You
off
get-
the still.
you got to tell the truth.
Yeah,
Is that never mind.
I don't even know whose it was. So
Yeah, let's not piss people off.
tell you about it later.
What's everybody drinking tonight?
Kentucky
Yeah.
Rainbow.
I'm actually having a little Waspy Valley on Coke.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to polish off one of these. I keep talking everybody out of them. I've ended up with quite a few.
We got Berglander's Lemon Flow.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, mix it with a little bit of tequila. Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah, you got your pseudo margarita.
No, I'm just doing shots, half and half.
There you go.
Lemon.
God damn.
Do not use that deer corn that's apple flavored or none of that. That's
No.
got so many chemicals in it. It is not good.
Just buy a bunch of apples and a bunch of corn.
Yeah, please don't do that. That's some bad stuff.
It's poison.
I won't even feed it to my deer. You know, I think it's just bad.
I bought a bunch of crack corn for my hunter. See, because I got hunters too. I got farmers and I got hunters, son. And I got hunters that'll bring me deer and I'll hang them up in a tree and I'll butcher them myself. You know what I mean? Because I like playing with fucking knives. One of my guys that brings me deers, fucking, he's like, give me some bags of cracked corn, you son of a bitch. And I was like, all right. And
He's fucking 80 years old.
I took him some, and he was like, this is crack corn. He's like, these fucking deer won't touch that shit. He's like, I put a pile of it. They won't touch it. He's like, you gotta get me whole corn. I was like, all right, you fucking asshole. So I ended up with like 8 bags of cracked corn. I just started selling it on the website. fucking cracked corn from Rural King.
Well, they don't recognize it as natural.
Yeah. He said they won't fucking touch it. But I've made plenty of liquor with it.
I was gonna say I've ran fucking liquor from Rural King corn. I didn't have a problem.
It's decent.
I mean, it's yellow corn. That's
I prefer yellow dent. Some good clean yellow dent. It's a little better. It has a little bit better of a flavor than cracked fucking Rural King corn. But they make liquor, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's what I started with. Was that damn Rural King, or was Tractor Supply? But
I did too.
Me too. We all start there. So
We all started there.
don't let some bougie motherfucker tell you any different.
Nope.
And you know, if we tell you not to run something, it's just advice. If you want to learn on your own, go learn on your own. Because maybe
I've learned a lot of things the hard way.
Yeah, me too. Like I forced myself to do it the hard way. Like, it's called experience, and fucking you can only get that by fucking up.
that's right.
Or actually doing it. Telling somebody else's stories or tales of the matter. But I've ran a lot of things. If you ask me, like, have you ran this or that? And I haven't. I'm going to be like, no, but I know somebody. You could ask them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to speak for somebody else. But also, like, cracked corn's different all around the country. Like, what cracked corn this Rural King has might be different from the cracked corn that the Rural King 2 states over has.
I was just talking to somebody the other day that had white corn. It was cracked corn from TSC or whatever, and it was white corn. I was like, huh, we
Really?
sure as hell don't get that. Yeah.
I'd buy that.
I think it's just whatever's super prevalent in the area.
That Silver King, son.
My dumb scooter.
It's good stuff.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, brother?
Been going through hell trying to find you guys.
Had a hard time getting in. It said my camera was being used by something else.
Mom's telling me you're a.
Oh shit!
I don't know.
I'm like the most boring person in the world, so if somebody was watching to
They're just gonna see you and your dogs running around all day. That's it.
yeah, that's it.
Sitting there taking shots.
I haven't really drank today. There was a fire up the street from my camp. It was at 9 and I'm 301, but it's all real bad mountains and there's no roads to get in there. And forest packing it in. It's so windy that they couldn't get a helicopter. It was horrible.
Damn.
They got
That
it.
really sucks.
Yeah.
They got it under control. They're still there.
That's crazy.
Smell smoke, you know.
We had a big restaurant down here in Townsend. What was the name of it, babe? Something steakhouse down there. It burnt plumb to the ground. They was like, "Oh, it's on fire," and they showed it on the news. There wasn't nothing but like 2x4 sticking up out of the ground. I mean, it burnt plumb to the ground.
Damn.
That's the second one that's caught on fire in like 2 years down there.
There's only 1, 2.
Get that grease in this duck, man, and it's
Well, I ain't saying nothing, but they were owned by the same people. So
yeah.
Ah, okay.
A lot of those people, because that's what I do, right? I mean, one of the things I do is sell those fire systems, and that's the most neglected thing. They don't clean those hoods like they're supposed to, and that grease, it ain't no putting it out. You get so much in there, and once it goes, it's gone.
Did you guys live today? They had a fire truck donated.
yes,
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
we just had Mark and them on here a little while ago. That was awesome.
So somebody donated a fire truck. I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't know exactly what I'm talking about, but that's pretty
good. Bunch of fire extinguishers and boots.
They drive it all the way to North Carolina.
They're going to arrange transportation to get it there.
The station that's donating, it's taking care of everything.
Damn.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice.
We're going to try to get a Moonshine Militia stickers and put on the side of it. I don't know why we can't.
That's funny.
It'd be cool to fill them tanks up with corn liquor and just run around. Open your mouth, motherfucker!
Don't use it for putting out fires.
Yeah, I wouldn't put fires out. It'd fucking make them worse.
Go around starting fires.
I don't know. From what I just told, it won't. Wes just told me about some stuff that won't burn. It won't even catch on fire no more. He makes such shitty liquor. That damn 40 proof shit, Wes won't even catch on fire.
Come on, man. I missed most of that, but
that's the only reason I was saying it, because I seen you didn't have your Mickey Mouse ears on. I just thought I'd talk shit about you while you wasn't listening.
How you doing?
Yep. What are you eating that on, Phil? What the fuck you got going on? Looks like a Cheez-It?
Pretzels.
Oh, I thought it was a Cheez-It.
I did too. I thought he was eating fucking Cheetos with it. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker eat anything that's got cheese on it. You know what I mean?
It's buffalo pretzel bits
with some sorghum, huh? That sounds terrible.
Buffalo pretzel bits? No.
Yeah, I don't know if they go together good.
I guarantee they don't. I guarantee they don't. Fucking buffalo pretzel bites and sorghum molasses. Yeah. Even Ginger said fucking yuck.
I may never bite each other. I had to fucking see what's happening. Maybe it was. It could have been magic, but it wasn't. Not bad.
Not good, but not bad.
Not great.
Not.
Are you going to do it again? That's the real question.
Yeah, I fucking am. Let's do it again.
Yeah, Cal sweet corn would work really good.
That's for sure.
Sweet corn's awesome.
I tell you, damn, hey, bears will eat that crack corn. So will farm animals.
No. That last shit I got from Tractor Supply ain't worth 2 fucking cents.
Oh, it was worth 2 cents, you starry bastard.
Oh,
You know
hell
it
no.
was.
No. I poured the fucking bag and it was full of mold.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
that ain't good.
first pallet I come across, I accidentally ripped it open in the store bag and it had mold in it. And I told them to swap it out and give me a different pallet. And I actually washed them, unwrap it, and I bought 2 bags and brought them home and they were fucking full of mold.
You got wet somewhere.
Damn.
I was pissed.
This is good if you use a smaller ratio of the sorghum. See, but the first one I did, it was too much sorghum. But if you just put a little bit, it's not fucking bad.
Just give it that little sweet hot flavor, little touch of sweet hot.
Yeah, sweet and sour, baby, sweet and sour.
I might roll with it.
Go get yours out, Bean. Let's see what you can dip in it.
You know what? That's what you should make with this is sweet and sour sauce. I bet this would make a badass sweet and sour sauce.
Hey, I make something called what we call around here. We call it fat kid sauce. I might have to make some with molasses because I use like the sweetened soy sauce and some other shit like that. You know, rice wine vinegar. You know, it's like a Korean barbecue type flavor.
No, yeah.
I need to send some to Bean so he can try to put it on some of that damn shit he puts on the smoker all the time.
Hell yeah.
Next time I make up a big batch of it, Bean, I usually make like a gallon at a time, you know, put it in quart jars. I'll get you a quart of it.
I ordered that new smoker bean we talked about, that Oklahoma Joe.
Okay. Heck yeah, man.
Is it a pellet one?
Oh, yeah. I'm too lazy to stick burner.
Hey, whatever happened to your damn smoker up there? Was it just clogged up or what?
The auger went out on it. That's why I said, fuck it, I'm buying a new one. Well, I get all this. I buy a bunch of stuff at Menards for work, and I get all the rebate receipts.
Right.
So at the end of the year, I make a good chunk of change on rebates, so I go in and buy me something nice.
There you go.
I bet you'll like it. I bet it'll be good.
I think so. I mean, all the reviews I've seen are good. They're just so new into that pellet game.
Yeah.
The first version of it, they said they get clogged, but nobody said that on this second version. The only thing I don't like about it is you have to empty the pellets every time you run it. It won't shut down without dumping them all.
Oh, really? Okay.
It says it'll run the whole
I was going to say
out.
Extended periods in the hopper anyway, because you know
yeah.
Don't get in them. I don't care what anybody says.
I keep mine in my garage, so it's really I've never had an issue, and I use it fairly often.
Only time I've ever had my auger get plugged up is after a hurricane, and it was outside. The pelt swelled up in it, and I just had to take it apart and.
No, mine the auger motor went out. Lisa, are you trying to talk down there? I'm sorry.
I was waving hi to JJ.
Oh,
hey JJ,
what's up, JJ?
What's up, JJ?
But yeah, the auger just went out on it. It was bad about burning back into the pot or the hopper.
Yep.
And I think it overheated and fucked it all up. So I just said hell with it. I set it out at the road and bought a new one. Somebody got one that wouldn't be that hard to fix.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like messing with it, and I wanted a new one anyway.
Yeah, I got a new one this year. Just a cheap ass one from Lowe's, but fuck it doesn't work.
What kind?
I got one free.
Shit, I don't even know.
Yours is badass, Phil. That's a nice smoker.
The Walmart or the Lowe's ones, Walmart ones.
The Pit Boss?
Yeah.
That ain't just an old cheap one, dude. Pit Boss is a pretty good smoker. That was my second choice to the Oklahoma Joe that I got.
Yeah, it was just like I spent like $300 on it at $250, $300 maybe.
Pit Boss. Look at that.
What is it, Bean?
Best smoked chicken I've ever had has been off a Pit Boss.
Off a Pit Boss?
This thing's good chicken.
What's up, Jay?
What up? What's up, JJ?
Where the hell are you, brother?
I'm just got the kids to bed.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Just got the kids to bed, so I'll pour me a drink now.
There you go.
What's going on in here? What y'all got going on?
Talking about food.
I will say we've
Talking
been
about
talking about
food.
food.
What you know about this Smoking Joe's Ribs? This was my dad's company
Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
out of Columbus, Ohio.
Man,
Wow.
that ain't far. That's only an hour from me. Maybe an hour and 20.
Well, he passed now, but we used to do all the barbecue shows all over the like pretty much all over the country.
Hell yeah.
How long was he in Columbus?
I mean, I grew up there, so like it was. I mean, we had a spot for a while at the North Market, like a little like food booth at the North Market down there in the Short North district there. But I mean, he was a corner cooker, man. We set up on the corner of Livingston and
No
James,
shit.
pretty much for the longest time. We
Like
were
an
set
East
up on the
Side,
corner of
huh?
Livingston and James. Oh, dude, I mean, I grew up over by the what is it? I'm not gonna remember. Franklin Park over there.
I went to Briggs High School, brother.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. You told me
Fucking
that.
West Side. I was a West
Yeah.
Side cat.
I hung out with a few cats from the West Side for a little bit, but then I was like, man, the white folks on the West Side are crazy. I just rather
They
stay
gotta
on the
be,
East
man.
Side. I just rather stay on the East Side. I ain't trying to get mixed up with that.
I lived on Sullivan Avenue, bro.
Oh, I know where you at then.
It was bad back when I lived there. About 94, 95, 96. It was fucking rough.
Yeah, my mom, she taught at Johnson Park Middle School for 36 years, right there on the east side off of Livingston Ave.
Hell yeah. They used to bus me to Ohio Avenue Elementary. That was a bad one right there, dude. That was wild fucking school. When you're a little kid,
Yeah.
it was fucking crazy ass. And then I went to West Mound Elementary after that.
Now look at us, Phil.
I know. Fucking hillbillies.
Oh shit, dude.
Well, you been filming lately, Jaden, or what?
Yeah, I'm going down on Tuesday. I'll be down there. Just try to get it in.
For how long?
Not long. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I have not had motherfucking time since I've been just doing this head distiller thing.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm doing like today was I got to the distillery at fucking 6 o'clock this morning, and then it was just all day working on this rum project. So
How long did it take you to get his apple?
it was a mess, dude. I made it through because it was 4 bins, and it was about, I think it was about 2,500 pounds a bin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it was just, I mean, and I'm doing it by hand.
Yeah, you
so
were
it's
mad.
like,
And no helper?
I have one helper. I had a couple cats come in that like hit me up on TikTok. They're like, "Oh, Moonshine Joe, I'll come help you." I was like, "All right." Some of them cats last about an hour, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be like this." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's how it is."
Hey, Jay, you flying down?
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna say, man, if you was gonna drive back, I'll just send my grader back home with you.
I mean, it is. I'm done. I told everybody, I'm like, I'm done with fruit this season, man. I was able to fill 3 barrels. Yeah, 353 gallons with apple brandy.
yeah.
1 53-gallon with peach. I filled a 20-gallon with plum brandy. And then out of all of those, I saved back a bunch of clear to sell. So fuck it, I'm done.
Oh, blame.
Brandy sucks, man. It's good, but
I mean, but it's good. It's really fucking good.
I agree. Straining it, I
But
fucking
I'd
hate
rather
straining.
I'd rather do.
I don't think it's any worse.
Well, that's the thing is I don't have to. I don't even have to fucking strain it. It's just mashing it is a bitch. And it's like,
If I just had to mash it, I'd run the fuck out of fruit. But I just trying to strain the rest of this apple was a chore. The goddamn
Cook my fruit, so to me it's easy.
You what?
I don't cook my fruit, so to me it's easy.
See, I
didn't cook my fruit.
Yeah,
but I ran it through a garbage disposal. It was applesauce.
Well, that's the thing too is I can't call it brandy on the label if I add sugar. So, like everything is just pulp, and for the apples I had to add a little bit of liquid volume, but like added water.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just basically fermenting puree at that point, and it's like, okay, well.
Shut up.
That's awesome though. I bet it's got a hell of a lot of flavor to it.
Get up here.
Well, come on up to Lucky Time Spirits in Gibsonia, PA.
I gotta see how. I don't even know how far away that is. I got a baby doing. I got a baby doing
6 hours.
It's like 8 hours. I think. It's been a few years since I've been to Pittsburgh, but I think it's 8 hours.
It's far enough.
It, probably closer to you, Jay, than I am up to Maggie Valley.
Yeah,
that's about the same for me. If it's 6 hours.
Bean, how far you say it's up to Pittsburgh from you?
It's about I think if I remember right, it's right around 8 hours.
Okay.
He gone.
Yeah.
Yep. Something happened.
Pew.
Yeah, that's a long trip to go try some liquor.
Yeah.
I actually want to bring the kids to a baseball game up there, so maybe next spring I can get up there and see them.
Oh yeah.
Shit, if you're doing that, I don't know how far away Williamsport is, but get to the little World Series up there.
Yeah.
I got to get the youngins a little bit older where we can get away a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I got one due in 2 weeks.
Oh.
So the 15th. She gets induced on the 15th. It's her birthday.
Good God. No.
It's wild, bro. You know.
Oh,
You
I
got
know.
one. Is this one going to be a boy?
Nope, it's another girl.
You lucky dog.
We wanted a boy.
Girls are easy, man.
Oh, hell no. No. Hell no.
They're easy till they're teenagers.
They'll be the race.
Dude,
Hellions.
with boys, you got one pecker to worry about. With girls, you got everybody else's.
Fucking right.
That's what I'm saying. But when they're little,
Oh, yeah, when they're little, they're sweet as shit, dude, because I had 3 girls. I know. Yeah.
they're easy. When they're teenagers, the girls are terrible.
Yep.
But when boys are little, you get gray fucking hair chasing them motherfuckers around, making sure they don't get hurt, making sure they don't fuck shit up. And they're going to fuck shit up.
My daughter does that pretty well. Both of those get hurt and fuck shit up.
I was gonna say my daughter, she's easy, but if one of my kids are gonna get hurt, it's gonna be her.
My grandson, he's not even 2 yet, climbed up on the fucking couch, got to the edge, and just done a header off that motherfucker. Hit the ground, tumbled 3 times, rolled, fucking got a few tears in his eyes because it scared him. Right back at it. Right. I mean, he gets on the edge of the couch and spins and throws himself onto the fucking cushions. I've been lost 5 years of my life in the last 6 months, dude. I mean, y'all don't even know. Only thing I ever get out of my fucking words during the daytime is sit my motherfucker. Get your. That's the only thing I ever get out of my mouth all day long. I don't even get to finish. He jerked Ginger's fucking potted plant over here and just fucking grabbed it and throwed it in the floor. It's in a 12-inch pot, dude. He just chucked it in the fucking floor.
Y'all get on Groupon and look for a trampoline gymnastics place. That's what we did.
Right.
That was the smartest thing we ever did because it lets them get all stuff out in a safe environment.
Well, we got a place over here. What's it called? It used to be Jump Jam. You know what I mean? It's like a trampoline park. You know. Yeah.
We take my daughter to. It's called Kids Clubhouse. It's just a big playground indoors.
Yeah.
Well, little Donnie, he's one. The day that motherfucker realized that he could climb up on the couch, climb up on the chairs, and he's a little baby, so I can't take him trampoline park and let him get it out. And he is so fucking bad. He just and they'll look at you, and you'll be like, "Stop, bad." They'll point at you, and they'll be like, "Bad, bad." And I'm like, "Motherfucker."
Dude, me and Phil literally just talked about this like fucking 2 weeks ago. It's funny. There's fucking like 4 or 5 months difference in a 6 months, whatever, in age. And literally we was like, what the fuck does this mean? Every time he fucking points at me, points at Phil. He like wants to come up and will stick fucking fingers at you. You're like, sit your ass down. He goes, that's all he does. He's fucking like, what do you want?
Snap that thing real quick.
Oh man.
Squirt bottle. When he'd climb up on the back of the chair and it would tip over and dump him onto the bed. Then he'd roll off onto the cement floor in the basement.
Damn.
That I mean, he was still in diapers and little. I get a little squirt bottle. Laid him out like the cat, man. It works.
There you go.
To this day, you grab a squirt bottle, you have everybody's attention in my house.
I mean, honestly, if you squirted me a few times, you'd probably get my attention too.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
It works.
I mean, Ginger does that every once in a while too. You know, gets my attention. Oh wait, we talking about with a bottle? Oh, that's something completely
Exactly.
She's a squirter, y'all.
Got to be in the right mind frame to be in here. You know what I mean? I got to be right back.
She must not have been in the room.
No.
Hang on. No, she's sitting right there. Y'all know me. I'm crazy as shit. I don't give a fuck. You know, she knew this coming into this relationship, so she stuck with my fucking fat ass. We're all going to hell together on this bus.
Buckle up, bitch. Right? That's what I say to my boyfriend's like, he knows. He knew me in high school, so he knew what he was getting into.
That's right.
I taught, dude, he's smart as fuck too. Like today, I'm like, come here, and I'll smack my legs. He'll be standing there, and he'll smack his legs. So I want him to come up and sit in a chair with me. I'll smack my legs, like, come here, and he'll smack his legs. Now when he wants to come up, he'll come up and smack his legs, like smart little motherfucker, man.
He knows, right?
Yeah.
I can do it again. Props to y'all for still doing it. I'm done.
My vasectomy is scheduled for December 12th. That's not a lie. I'm dead serious.
Hell no.
Or
My
13th.
shit, no.
Yeah, that's a real
woman's
deal.
choice. Let her get
Done
fixed.
deal. 2, and I am fucking done.
It's a woman's choice. Let her get fixed.
Nah.
No, that's way worse, dude. It's an outpatient procedure. They told me I'd be in and out in less than an hour.
You are.
And then they swell up on you, and then they
Lay on the couch for 2 days.
I've talked to people that had it. They're like, dude, it wasn't that big of a deal at all.
The worst
Dude,
part, the worst part, you know, they got to tape your thing up out of the way. And the worst part is when they pull that tape off and then they pulled all the hair off my chest.
I thought it just put up in your mouth.
Big Dick Daddy.
Oh shit! I'm gonna use that, by the way.
Get a straight jacket for this man. He's got a huge cock. I got a buddy.
They gave me a big old Valium. Told me to take it before I go in.
My problem was when I did it, I shopped around for the cheapest person.
Yes.
You got half a vasectomy. You're gonna come
My
out retarded kids.
My
and shit.
insurance is covering it.
It's the smell. They burn and cauterize the end.
Oh yeah.
My
wanna
doctor said he doesn't do that. I asked him, and he said he ties them off with something.
Well, mine tied it and burned it.
Mine too. I heard it from across the room. Mine too.
Maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know, but he said he would tie it off.
Yeah, they'll tie it and burn it.
Yeah,
I got a buddy. He was telling me. I don't know if this is too graphic for fucking TV or what, but fuck it, it's getting said. He said that he had a vasectomy. He said, he couldn't fuck around for a couple weeks because it hurt. He's like, but once it was done, he said that first time that he nutted, he said he shot the goddamn ceiling. He was like, man, I don't know what it was, but that first time, he was like, I fucking shot the ceiling.
They tell you when you go in, it's a minimum of 2 weeks. Don't do anything for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I don't know if I could fucking do that.
Trust me, when your nuts hurt that bad, you will.
I'm kind of sadomasochistic when it comes to that, bro.
Yeah.
He likes it.
He's walking around with your nuts in a wheelbarrow.
Right.
Brandy fucking Marsh, son.
Feels so fucking damn crazy. He may just get one at a time done so he can double the fucking pain up,
Double the pleasure.
I don't know about pleasure.
I'm not in the
I know just the consultation was weird as fuck, and it's awkward, and that's what I'm not looking forward to. They asked me if I wanted a Valium before I came in. I said, absolutely. Yes, I do.
I want one for a few days later too. I just like volumes, man. Let me get a couple of them.
It can't be that damn awkward. It can't be no different than getting a camera put up your ass.
Dude,
I've never tried that, so
when
it'll come. It's a shitty ordeal, but it works. I mean,
when I got my consultation, Wes, I because I try to schedule doctor's appointments all in one day, so that way and I had a physical that morning, and for some reason, it was the first time since high school that they wanted to do the turn your head and cough.
And you're a grown ass man.
I've been fondled, outside of the bedroom in forever.
Hey, I had to have one for a DOT physical one time, and I went in there, and that fucking doctor was like 6'3" redheaded guy. You know what I mean? Country as shit. I was talking to him. I said, I'm about to fucking make the highlight of your day. Come here, Doc. He's like, yeah, I absolutely look forward to this every day. Thanks, Tom. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah. Like, come here, just follow me. Just get up in there and let me,
He probably had some big old hands too, didn't he?
He did. He checked that prostate. He lost the class ring and had to go back in there and get it again.
Shit.
It's all good though.
We got this chiropractor, me and Ian, and his name's Dr. Long, and I started calling him Long Dick Style, like Dr. Long Dick Style. So one of us will go, and I'll be like, I got an appointment. I'll be back. I'm going to see Dr. Long Dick Style. And get long dicked. And if anybody's around, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers?
Me, this guy. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He just got back. He said, I got long dick styled. I'm like, excuse me.
And he'll fuck you up too, dude. This motherfucker's got like hands like a goddamn hobbit, like short, pudgy, and fucking muscular. He'll press you till your asshole till your guts shoot out your asshole, dude. Your back a crack, snap. Don't fuck around.
That's what you're paying for, isn't it?
You get long dicks, you're gonna need a nap.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just sent JJ a message whenever I got up and left. I was like, whenever he said I wasn't hanging with them white guys over on the side, I'm like, wait, what do you mean? You saying you ain't white?
What's that now? Say it again.
I don't give a fuck. I'll say anything. Oh
Bruh.
shit.
West side of Columbus when I was a kid was crazy as fuck. The west side and the bottoms. Over in the east side was crazy too. Like it was fucking.
I drove through Columbus.
You drove fucking half of Ohio.
Yeah.
I heard you got lost.
Y'all went all the way around
get
Ohio
lost.
just coming to Maggie Valley that time, didn't you?
The motherfucker just typed in Ohio and drove to where he took him.
It took me right to the center of the state.
Oh my God.
Soybean fields there.
Seen a lot of corn rolling through, didn't you?
Fucking drove so far, dude.
We are corn.
I was texting them, Ben. I was like, man, where y'all at? We'll be there in about 2.5 hours. 4 hours later, I'm like, where y'all at? He's like, dude, you ain't gonna believe it. I seen the oldest fucking Harley Davidson dealership in Ohio. I was like, dude, that's 2.5 hours away from here. He's like, oh, I know.
How far did you get out there then?
2.5 hours away.
Yeah.
And Hillbilly, you're over.
If you Google Maps right now and type in Ohio, where the O is, that's where we went.
That's the shit, bro.
I won't even feed it to my.
I mean, you did make it to the right state.
The bad part was I was so excited. Like it's like you're a mile and a half and I'm going to get out of this car. And we pull down the road. Bennett's like, where's this fucking house at? I said, oh, this ain't nothing but farms. Then I opened my maps and I was like, oh. And he said, what? I was like,
it's like Dumb and Dumber, like the fucking Rocky Mountains just kept fucking getting bigger.
Well, the bad thing was he had typed in his at one point he had typed in the town we were going to.
Right.
And he goes, I'm saying do this. And he said, but yours is 30 minutes faster. Keep going your way.
Now, where were you guys trying to get to? Up there by Springfield?
When we went to Farm to Bottle. Was
Wilmington.
Wilmington, yeah.
You're lucky you didn't go to Wilmington, North Carolina.
No shit.
Y'all went to Wilmington, Ohio via Wilmington, North Carolina.
Believe me, that day when we went to Maggie Valley and he was texting me, he said, did you make it to Maggie Valley or are you at the beach?
I guarantee it.
Cartoons, how they have them little dotted lines and the car goes around in a circle and around.
I'll be right back.
No, the whole time. Well, I got there late Friday because it was my daughter's birthday, and I'm like, "Where's Bean?" They're like, "Oh yeah, dude, he'll be here in a minute."
He'll be right here. He's coming. He's on his way. I talked to him 2.5 hours ago. Oh, it's funny shit.
Shit happens, I guess. I tell you what, that trip me and Ian took to Maggie Valley was the longest fucking trip there I've ever had.
Yeah, I don't like riding in a car, dude.
Dude, it took 2.5 hours to get from Gatlinburg to Jerry's shop. 2.5 fucking hours.
What? I won't do it.
Unreal.
But when I do it, it's a special occasion, and we're fucking we're going all the fuck out.
Right. Oh, I didn't mind doing it, but Jesus, we talked about, turn and burn and come back home. By the time we got there, I looked at Ian like, nah, dude. Like, we're going to get back over the mountains tonight, and then we're going home in the morning, dude. I can't. Fuck that. It took over 8 hours. That's usually a 5.5, maybe 6 hour drive.
Was it just because the traffic was bad out of Cherokee and getting in or out?
Oh,
Or
dude. I mean, going up over the mountain was a fucking nightmare. There was just so much traffic, and everybody wanted to stop. Everybody was sightseeing, and they'd stop in the middle of the goddamn road because they couldn't get off in the pull off. I mean, my truck, my back brakes were, dude, it ate half the rotor.
damn it.
Literally, I just changed them the other day, and the back brakes were, the back side of the rotor was fucking gone.
You had a load on that trailer too, though, so I imagine.
Oh, no, that's what did it. If I was just driving the truck, it wouldn't have been a problem. But, you know, going up over the mountain with this, I mean, there was a lot.
Yeah.
And we probably had a ton of stuff, literally. And it's just a half-ton truck. There ain't no trailer brakes. I mean, it pushed me the whole way. And then I had to bring it home with the brakes already fucking shot. I wasn't going to pay somebody to do it there.
No.
Nah, hell no.
Well, but y'all know you still could have come by here. We'd have done it in the driveway if we had to.
Well, I actually thought about, we were really just ready to come the fuck home. I thought about going to AutoZone or something and borrowing you can borrow tools from them. I mean, we'd have done it in an hour and a half probably with their shit, you know, figuring it all out. But we were ready to get home, and I was pretty sure the rotors were already shot. So I was like, fuck it, we're going home.
Right.
I'll change them when I get there. The fronts rotored out. What is it, Bean?
Y'all turn around and drive all the way back, or did you stay tonight?
No, we went to Gatlinburg, stayed in Gatlinburg, dude. I wanted to get back over the mountain so we didn't have to do it in the morning.
Yeah.
Because there was nobody there late at night. I mean, it sucked because it's dark, but no traffic. But no, fuck, man. It took us over 8 hours to get there. I was like, dude, I don't have a 16-hour day of driving in me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So we stopped off in Gatlinburg, and then I don't know, we left about 9 in the morning or so.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Liz?
Nothing much. Just sitting in this hot ass room. Got the heater going, so this peach brandy will come along. I don't want it to slow down, so I'm gonna risk some running the electric up a little bit. But you know,
Hey, that's gonna burn your ass up. I've tried that one time, and it was expensive. Get it?
I know.
It's gonna be cheaper for you to buy an aquarium heater and run that.
I was thinking about that today. I've actually got it's eco-efficient. Don't mean it still doesn't pull a lot of watts from the wall, but instead of over 1,000, it's 700 watts, and it's got a digital thermostat on it. I used to use it in my 8x8 grow tent, or grow room rather. But yeah, so I mean, it's still gonna run it up a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna look at the aquarium heaters.
Dude, they're like $25, and you won't even see a difference on your bill.
That's crazy. What are they putting out?
You can set it for a temperature. You set the temperature on them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 bucks. You know, they're like 1,000 watt or whatever.
I got a 1800 watt that's literally 3 feet long. It'll do a 65-gallon barrel in the middle of winter.
Yeah, the one I got's like 24 inches long or something, you know. So, and it's got
mine's probably 3 feet.
But what is it pulling from the wall though?
Like, well, how much are you trying to do? How many gallons?
I mean, that 10 gallons, you know. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, if it's putting out 1,800 watts, I mean, it's got to at least be pulling like 5, 6. So,
well, you only need like a 500 watt.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's cool about the aquarium heaters, it heats within. They don't run all the time. They run constant until it gets up to temp, and then it may not run for 3 or 4 hours. You're not trying to heat a whole room. You're just trying to heat a barrel.
Running the water.
No, if it'll cut off, that's badass. That's badass.
Oh yeah, they got a thermostat. You set it to where you want it, and it'll sit there.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I'll check them out for sure. Because I got one of these. I got a thick ass blanket that goes around this one. So if I get the aquarium heater, I guarantee it'll hold for a while.
Oh
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would.
I run my aquarium heater outside, and I wrap
a
gallon drum I'll get that aluminum looking insulation, that thin shit.
Just use
I'll
a
wrap
sleeping
it
bag.
twice. What's it?
Just use a sleeping bag. Open it up. It'll wrap a 55 perfectly.
Yeah, and I just fucking and I let that fucker sit in the winter out here in North Carolina, and it's fine. I'm on the coast, but it's 40 degrees out, 50
Fuck
degrees.
yeah. I've got mine just, well, hold on. Shit. It's just
Hey, if
sitting
you're
back
gonna do
there
it
in the
on
fucking, in the closet.
the concrete helps a lot too.
Yeah, it's just sitting in there in the damn closet.
Tom, did you say get it off the concrete? It helps. Yeah,
Absolutely. I put mine
Yeah.
on too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mine's,
That concrete's a fucking
mine right
magnet.
now is sitting on 6x6 old barnwood.
Yep.
Because it's starting to get cold. I mean, I got a little bit of time, but not much. That's why I'm mashing in.
I built a platform for mine last winter.
I gotta go, guys. It's getting late. And I've had a rough fucking mental day.
All right, brother.
We'll see you,
All right,
bud.
Jim. See you, man.
We'll catch y'all later. Nice chatting with you guys tonight, though.
Yep.
You too, man.
Night.
Yeah, those barrel eaters or oil drums. Are you talking about the Gordon China
Big.
ones that wrap around the outside?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's probably better than a aquarium heater, but I'm all about price.
Yeah, cheap.
I mean, that one I bought was like $50, and like I said, it was the biggest one I could find.
Yeah.
Hey, but some of those, just remember those belly heater, belly band heaters, whatever, for those barrels, for those poly ones. That's badass, Phil. Just remember, read the fine print. Make sure it says for a poly barrel, because some of the steel ones, man, they will warp and damn near melt through a plastic poly barrel. I've seen it distort one pretty good.
Do they have thermostats on them?
Yeah.
I've never had one. All right. I will say, did the aquarium heater, the biggest problem with is making sure it's right in the middle. Mine's so long that it either wants to get in the cap or it wants to get in the fucking sediment at the bottom when it starts falling.
Yeah.
You can actually drill it and put a damn like an eye screw, with an eye bolt, with a 1/4 inch one,
Yep.
in your lid, and just feed it through there, and then just adjust it and make it work. And then when you set your lid down on top of there, it lets it fall right in the middle and below your fucking your tap.
See, I literally just I put a piece of duct tape across the top of my barrel, lay the cord over that, and then put another piece to hold the cord where it's at.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. I let mine hang on the side because I don't care.
I put it in the middle because I have found that it works better. You'll see like the mash fermenting on one side of the barrel, and the other side's completely dead. So I figured I should put it in the middle.
Okay, Wes.
No, I'm just telling you. But I also fermented all winter. I'm not gonna do it again.
Right.
But I mean, I was working in like 0-degree weather, or trying to.
Yeah, and Aaron's talking about that too, right there. You can buy those vegetable start and seed heater mats, and Gliz, you know about those.
Yeah.
Set your barrel on that. Set it up on 2x4s, like a piece of plywood or whatever, then set it on top of that heating mat.
Those are weight
Gotcha.
sensitive. So if you're doing 10 gallons, you'll probably be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Give me one. I'll be right back. What's
He's
up?
probably
You can't
got
set a 55-gallon barrel on one.
no.
Does it the liquid thermometer in there? If they kink off, do they actually read right?
No, say it again, Lisa.
The thermometers, if they're not straight up and down, is it a liquid in there that toggles off?
No, you can lay them flat. You can, they work at any direction. Because it's like a ceramic style heater type inside of glass.
Right.
I think it's kind of what they are.
So if you keep it at bottom, it'll push a lot of shit up top. A lot of people say that if it's touching grain, that they'll have them burn up. I've never had an issue.
Mine never burned up. I was just scared that it would.
If you keep it up top, none of that heat's going to go to the bottom. So I like to keep mine low, but not too low. middle ways, maybe right above the grain, about that far above the grain. I find that for me, I find that perfect. But I've done it every way.
I had mine bare. The first time I didn't know it was a problem, and it was on the bottom of the barrel, and it didn't burn up or anything. I just didn't think I should do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely
Well,
tequila and limoncello.
I don't like tequila with anything.
I love tequila.
I don't like anything.
I got plenty of apple brandy to fill my bad mo now. I think I'm gonna do a half-ass cheat though, and I'm gonna soak it in dehydrated apples before I put it in the barrel.
Yeah, you should.
I did that.
Absolutely.
What'd you do, Bean?
I did that with my peach. I put dehydrated peaches in there, and
Yeah,
like 2 weeks, and then I barreled it.
yeah, that's what. Well, Ozark again. I saw his video of it, and I was like, "Damn, I never even thought about
Wayne,
putting that in there first."
Wayne actually told me to do that at Hillbilly Jam.
Yeah. Me and Wayne had talked about it with Alan, you know what I mean, like a year ago. And that's whenever they was talking about do this, do that. You know, I was like, that's whenever I bought all those gallon jars. You remember I was telling you about all those gallon jars had those dehydrated apples in them?
Yeah.
And she was like, hang on, let me throw these out. I'm like, don't you fucking dare throw those dehydrated apples out. I want them. I probably got 4 or 5 gallons of dehydrated apples. I ain't got no money in.
I remember when we was talking about that. You throw them in the thumper, right?
No, this is going in the distillate before I barrel it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys had Alan's apple from Spirits of Friendship when he was there? I mean, of course, we hadn't had Old Homestead. So it has so much apple flavor in it, and that I was wondering after I figured that out. I was like, I wonder if this is how he carries all that apple flavor through by doing this before he barrels it. Because
you have to, because there is I've tried 3 different ways of running this, and I think all 3 should bring a lot of apple, and none of them have a lot of apple. I mean, it's there for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not the in your face like peach can be if you run it right. Like apple's hard to bring over.
Sure fucking is.
But the only reason people run apple brandy in the day because it was plentiful. You know what I mean? Apples were a staple, you know?
I mean, I ran it for far cheaper than I can run grain.
Oh, absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody talks about apple brandy, and that's the only reason. It's because they were just plentiful in their day, you know? They run what was easy to get to.
Especially in Ohio, we got apple trees every fucking where.
Right now, we could probably go to any orchard we can find and fill up a truck bed for $20-$30.
You could buy the totes JJ was talking about. You could buy a month ago for $100. $100 for 2,500 pounds of apples.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
On apples, Bean, you could get to my apple guy better than I can because I can't go across the mountain now.
Yeah.
So you could come over to Hendersonville and go right to my apple guy, and he's got them for $80 a bin still.
Dude, I would love to do anything right now, but I've been doing nothing but working on a deck. Since I saw Wes, all I've done is work on a deck.
Well, I've been doing the baby's room, and now I'm redoing my garage, and goddamn, man.
Dude, this was supposed to be, I ordered a bunch of deck boards. I thought I was going to be able to pull the old deck boards off, put new deck boards on, and build new railings. Nope. I pulled the old deck boards up, and everything underneath it was rotten.
Oh.
And then the way they built the facial board up inside of the pool house, there was no flashing, so all that water ran up in there and rotted it. Jacked the pool house up, rebuilt that in, set it back up. Dude, this is all I've done for a month. That's all I've done.
God.
That seems like every project I start, dude.
Look,
It's always
like a little liquor. I don't want to do this shit.
You're right. So I had this plan for my garage a while back, And I'm like, why in the fuck did I start this? I'm pissed at myself. Like, I don't want to fit. I did half because I can only do half at a time because I got to move all the shit over.
Yep.
I painted the ceiling today and started hanging shit. And I'm like, I'm fucking done. I don't want to do this anymore.
That's the way I was with that check. I was like, all right, I'll do this half first, this half, and then I found everything was rotten, and I was like, okay, now I'm screwed.
Now I got to start over.
Yeah, but I had we had one of those. What are they? It's like a shade thing, like a pergola.
Yeah, I got one on my deck.
Okay, so we had one of those, and I was like, I don't want to move it, so I'm just going to work around. Well, then when all that was rotten, we ended up having to build a contraption to lift it up in the air so we could work underneath it. I mean, it's been a project.
Like I said, that's every project I start. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I go into it because I put a lot of thought into things. Like I got a plan for this thing. It's going to go really smooth. No, the fuck it's not.
Yeah. I put a little bit of thought into it, and then after I get into it,
Oh, see, I'm a planner for sure, and that's what's fucked up is when I get into it and it's not what I planned. It really fucking bothers me.
Yeah. I'm that same way, especially at work. If something like if I how something's gonna go and then it don't go that way, it pisses me off. I spend weeks coming up with a plan, a scope of work for something, and then the first day I got to rewrite the entire fucking thing. Like why did I even do it to begin with?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I got to present it to my bosses and stuff, and then I got to call them like, "Hey, we're fucked." Right. And they're basically like, "Rewrite it, give it to the contract." They don't even want to see it at that point. Like, just fuck it.
Oh, I'll have time this week.
Lisa, I can only hear about half what you said there.
I hope they're having a good time this weekend.
For sure. It looks like they're getting a bunch of donations.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow will be the big one.
Right.
They were coming back and bringing stuff because they were there.
Yeah. Well, and then Damon was saying they had a bunch of people or a bunch of radio stations come up and interview them.
Yep.
I mean, that's a ton of publicity in a local area.
Yep.
And they don't have to go in the show. If people just want to donate, they just drop it off outside the gate.
Right.
Yeah.
That's lit.
That is cool.
Yes.
Tom, did you see that big load of lumber that Sean had?
I did, yeah. He called me at like 6:30 this morning. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I butt dodged." I'm like, "Hell, I'm up. So what's up?" You know.
No, he dropped by yesterday. Yeah, he grabbed. We were trying to get a whole bunk on there, but we got we probably got 3/4 of it though.
Yeah, he said he had like 172 fucking 2x4s or something like that on the ass end of his truck.
Yep. No, my work, man. They
on his truck.
Yeah,
he's got a 2500. It was fine, but it was a full bed. Flat stacked.
Yeah.
But my work, the company that delivers our lumber delivered that bunk of 2x4s by mistake. And when they called him back, they said, "Well, it costs us as much to come and pick it up as it does in loss of lumber." So they left it there. And I was asking my company for donations and stuff, and the site superintendent there was like, "Hey, this is like, we'll start using out of it, but we don't need it." So, it sat there, and there was probably 22x4s out of this bunk. And we tried to get, all of it on Roy's truck, but there wasn't no way, man. It would have been stacked to the roof.
Still, man, we tried to do hillbilly math, and I was like, all right, 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches. You should be able to get this many,
You guys had it exactly right. What he didn't account for was there's clips, like tie down clips.
Yeah.
That cut out one in the last row, and then he accounted like higher. And I was like, dude, you don't want them up at your window height. I said, you're driving too far. If one of those slip, your window's fucking gone.
See, I tried to get him to get some plywood, you know, and build a bulkhead in the front, you know what I mean? And then even one in the back and just run screws, you know, around. That way it just keeps them from moving too much forward and backward movement.
Well,
you know?
dude, we had them wedged in there. It ain't going nowhere, I promise.
Right, that's what he said. He said this morning, he's like, yeah.
We drove 2x4s in sideways to tighten everything up. Like it ain't moving.
Well, they said they was going to unload like half of them at Tracy's, and then the other half like up around Jerry's or somewhere. I don't know where.
Well, we were talking about
5 minutes away.
We were talking about taking it when me and Ian went, but I'm like, dude, we got a whole load already, and we're just using a little landscape trailer. This ain't no car trailer. Like,
right.
I tried to get a car hauler, but it ended up, my guy I know was using it. So I had my dad's landscape trailer, but there wasn't I'm not putting a bunk of 2x4s and a bunch of other shit on this little, it ain't built for that.
Right.
So I'm glad those guys were going down and could take even what he got. That was a lot of 2x4s, dude. You could build an entire mini house out of what he has.
Yeah, I was talking to y'all. Seen that guy on Facebook, Jeb Allen, that gets around and he's posted a lot of stuff. He was talking to me. He's like, Hillbilly Proud, he's like, because he's from like Oklahoma or somewhere, you know what I mean? But he comes over here all the time. And he was telling me, he's like, we're all, he said, no matter where I'm from, he's like, we're the same people, just country people kind of, he said, we don't ask for help. He said, I had this one family that was staying at the hotel. The guy come out and, was looking and talking and he's like, hey man, here, take this. He's like, no, it's okay. I got this room right here at this hotel for the next 45 days. I'm okay. He's like, okay, whatever, bro. Then he come back out a little bit later and he was like, I could use maybe a sleeping bag. No. He said, I could use a gas can. He's like, do what? He's like, I could use a gas can. He said, well, let me fucking fill it full of gas for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
For your car or whatever,
Right.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'll just take the gas can, because he's just, we're just too proud to fucking take. He said, by the time it was all said and done with, he said, I done hooked him up with a 10x20 wall tent, a cook stove, all this stuff, and he said that guy literally stood there and cried. He's like,
he needed
don't
all
ask
of it.
things, he's like, and he completely, his house is gone. There's no nothing. It's history. It's washed down the creek. You know what I mean? He lost everything. And, he's like, so now he could actually go back to his property if he wanted to, if it wasn't a dead of winter, you know what I mean? But it's because he's got this 10x20 wall tent, got all this stuff, So it's just, it was pretty cool, but he was like, people are just, they won't ask for anything.
Yeah.
They want to go ahead, Wes.
When we dropped everything off to Jerry, that's what they were saying. They're like, look, people won't ask us. Like, we're trying to give all this stuff away, but we're having trouble even doing that. Like,
now, when we were there, like, me and my wife were there pretty much all day. And even the people that were coming in, we had to go up to them and be like, hey, what do you need?
Right.
And kind of force them to take it. That's just the way it was.
Well, they were given grief about bringing like large quantities of gasoline in, you know what I mean? They could take them here and people could go get it or whatever. Well, this buddy of mine, he was like, well, these people up here on like, what is it? Pine Top, and some of these outreach places that can't get down to get gas. How are they getting fuel? How are they keeping their heaters or, how are they? Well, we're, of course, then he was like, you know what? Shut the fuck up. So he went and found 4 55-gallon metal drums and it said vegetable oil on the side of it, tagged, ready to go. You know what I mean? It was cooking oil, and they got it there. And it was the same guys I was talking about before, Wes, with the rocket stoves, and he was like, I'll put it in the net Y'all just bring the damn helicopter in. We'll throw it up on the hook. Y'all ain't even got to land. They wheeled them fucking barrels off of there and put them in that damn net and hooked the big fucking dick on that hook, boy, and off that fucking Black Hawk took to the top of that mountain with fucking 200 gallons of fucking gasoline to help them people. But they, you know, like you said, they won't fucking ask for no help. I mean, you know, it's hard to ask for help sometimes.
Well,
like
and I watched.
That's a sign of being a good person or being humble. You know, decent people are humble and they're proud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't stand there with our hands out.
That's what happens when you work for it.
And that's what happens when you're raised right too.
Yeah.
It feels good to earn it. It's odd. It's an odd feeling to be given something, you know.
Yeah, right. It makes you feel like shit to sit there and get something given to you when it's, I don't know. It's like we're taught to be proud people, most of us. Well, a lot of us. Not used to be more than what it is now, but
hey, it's the same thing with like what I was talking about with this deck thing I had going on. And then my best friend, he called me. He said, "What are you doing?" I told him what I was, you know, and he cussed me up and down. He said, "Why didn't you call me and tell?" I said, "Man, what's going on? I don't want to bother you. You know, like
you don't want to come work on a fucking deck all day. I'm the same way."
But
yeah,
you know.
Well, when I was moving heavy ass shelving and shit around all day, that's what the wife said. She's like, "Get a hold of Dylan." That's her little brother.
Yeah,
good friend. I'm like, no, like, I'll get it. I'll get it done. It's all right.
Yeah,
it take me twice as long, but I'll make it work.
Right, and I did. God damn it.
People like to help too. You know, it makes it.
I get that, and I'm thankful for what, like when he found out and he comes over here. I'm thankful as hell he come over and help me because it took 3 times long. Didn't, but I'm not going to ask you.
That's me. If you show up and you offer, I mean, I'll put you to work, but I'm not going to ask you out of nowhere.
I'll give you beer, liquor, whatever you want.
Right? Yeah, just take your pick.
It's a give and take, you know. My friend, he comes and does our mechanic work, and when his daughter was getting ready to have her baby, my boy went down and did all the trim and mold and stuff in the baby's room for him.
Yeah.
Give and take, you know. You all have you help each other.
Well, moving's the one that's the worst, man. I hate asking people to help me move because I fucking hate when a friend calls me. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I really am. I'm not complaining, but I am because it's like the worst thing ever. But my God, I hate. Last time we did it all ourselves. We just moved. Now we did get a moving company that took big things in and out that I couldn't do by myself. It cost me like $300 to move it out of my old place into my new place.
Yeah.
But all them fucking boxes and all these shit, dude. We worked for like 2 weeks moving shit. Because I'm, like you said, I just can't. I can't ask a bunch of people to come do it because I know how shitty it is.
Yeah. I told my wife, I said, if we ever move again, I said, if we ever move again, we're gonna be in a position where we can pay for movers to move.
Yeah. What you do, Bean, I was a penny pincher back then to a point, but don't hire a moving company. Get on U-Haul's website, and there's something on there that says moving help.
Yeah.
I just had 2 dudes show up out of the ghetto.
Yeah.
I paid them, like I said, it was like $150 out, $150 in, then I gave them each $20 tip.
Hell yeah.
It was less than $350, and I didn't have to lift any of my heavy shit. No furniture at all. They did all of that. And they would have done all the boxes and shit too, but again, I was too cheap for that.
I'm too fucking worried about somebody stealing my shit to have strangers moving my shit
All right,
around.
so I had to, with moving help, they're not allowed to drive your U-Haul. So watch them load it, and then you close the door, you drive it, and then you watch them unload it. And I mean, my guns and anything valuable I took was in my truck, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need to know about all that.
Yeah, I had that all loaded before they ever got there. I mean,
Fuck.
but yeah, for anything else, I'll never do it any different. I mean, couple $100, I don't have to break my back. I don't have to break my friends' backs for a beer and pizza.
Yeah, I hate it when people ask me to move, dude. That's the worst.
I'm so
worst.
I'm so glad I sold my trailer,
But,
dude.
Like at the same time, you're like, man, shit.
I know, and then it's like because I've always had a truck, so I'm always the fucking guy. And it's like,
Dude,
bro.
I had an enclosed trailer for years when I had my construction company, and selling that motherfucker was the best thing ever because people I hadn't talked to in a year, are like, hey, dude, you think I could use your trailer? And I'm like, what? Like, okay. I can't tell them no.
Yeah. It's terrible.
More organized than others, too. So, some people you really know when you get there, it's going to be a shit show.
I'd rather.
My God, I moved my mother-in-law, and she didn't have a single thing in a box. It was a fucking nightmare.
Like, I'd rather give you $50. Like, here's $50. Just pay somebody else.
I agree.
Like that's an easy 50 for me. Ask me to help you move. I'm reaching my pocket. Even if I'll cash app you $50. Just leave me alone. Don't ask me this. And don't be mad at me because I don't want to help.
Yeah. Hey, start a movement.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll send you $50, man. Hey, get everybody that you weren't gonna ask to send $50, and you can hire a company to do it.
Yeah. Like fucking the $50. I don't want to fucking move all day. Dude, my mother-in-law is a pack ratting ass bitch. This ghetto ass bitch had me help her fucking move, and she's got 4 fucking fireplaces. You know the big fucking heavy ass fireplaces? She kept getting them because they're free, and then her old man and her sons are about sorry as fuck watching me over there struggle. I got 3-4 grown men over there doing goddamn nothing, and I'm helping her, and they're just like, nah, we ain't doing shit.
I'd have left.
And I'm like,
left. Right? No way.
I'm like, Sue, what the fuck? And she's like, they won't help me. And I'm like, they live under your fucking roof.
How? This is their shit. No.
Oh, I started dogging them the fuck out, dude.
Yeah.
And these fucking fireplaces, there was one of them that weighed fucking 400 pounds, and I pretty much lifted that motherfucker by myself. And then I'm over bitching her out like, why the fuck you got 4 goddamn fireplaces, Sue? It's fucking crazy.
Well, you guys all met him. He's been to Hillbilly Jam with me twice. Jamie, his dad is one of them people that auctions, and he'll buy anything. And he's got buildings full of shit, carports full of shit in his yard, right? And I actually Googled Earth's house one day, and I said, you can see your shit from outer space. You can see from outer space. And he was talking about moving, and I said, just forget you know me.
Fuck yeah. Fuck that.
Moving and painting. I fucking hate to paint too.
I rush painting, so I fuck up a lot. And then my wife bitches because my wife's a slow, methodical painter. She takes her time.
See, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to paint. Now I will say I painted my garage ceiling and it was sloppy and fast, but like the baby's room is fucking perfect. But it took so long.
I cannot do finesse stuff. I'm gonna rush through it.
You're a roller.
Stand my wife painting, dude.
Yeah,
I'm a perfectionist too when it comes to painting.
Moved away from my drop it to
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll do it all. Just don't fucking touch it.
She does it on purpose, probably. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's Spalding. Yes, sir.
And it glows in the dark.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I just watched 3 from Hell a couple days ago.
That's a good one.
Eh,
Well, y'all, I
it's
got to
alright.
jump off here and go eat some soup with the old lady. You guys keep on partying. Fucking, I can't believe this is only 5 people tonight, but
Everybody's at that festival.
yeah. I'll see y'all.
See you,
All
Bill.
right.
I'll call you tomorrow.
All right.
I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on here either, boys. I'm tired, and I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow too. So
I'm good when y'all are. I'll be working on it all day tomorrow. So
I got to work on my garage. The other half. It's work. It's got 800 still parts over here.
damn it.
You know what I did, Wes? That you know that 2-inch copper pipe that you guys brought me.
Yeah.
I put it in the back of the truck and I forgot it for a week. It's green as hell.
It shouldn't be green.
Well, it rained a little bit, so.
Oh, I mean, it's fucked up, but it shouldn't be green. It'd be all right.
Nah, I'll clean it up.
Clean it up. Get you a Scotch Brite pad and just start scrubbing. Don did for us.
Wright's copper polish and a green Scotch Brite pad will clean it up so fast.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that white diamonds.
Yeah.
That white diamond shit that fucking Sean and them use, fucking Bruiser's been used. That shit's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
White,
but I think that's more of a finishing polish.
yeah, it's
they're
not a
using it.
cleaner.
Their shit's already clean.
Yeah, you could use like that barkeeper's friend on it, then turn around and put this on it.
Yeah.
And Bruiser's like, it's literally wipe on and wipe off. You know, it's super easy, you know.
Well, that's honestly what you're talking about. Wright's copper polish, you'll put it on and literally just like rub that Scotch Brite one time and it'll be brand new.
Yeah.
Scrub
let it sit, but don't let it dry. If you let it dry, it sucks real bad. Spray it down with water as you're scrubbing. Water it a little bit, scrub it some more. I put water in my Wrights, like I fill the container with it.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Now you don't want it to dry. It's a motherfucker to scrub off. I didn't know that, and I tried to polish something just straight out of the canister, and that was awful. I had to like buff it off. I'm done cleaning anyway. If it's not brand new, I'm not fucking cleaning it.
You know, I was going to do mine, man, and clean it all up and do this and do that, and I didn't even do that.
Why? I mean, honestly, I'm to the point. Who cares? It's going to produce the inside's clean, ish.
Yeah, and that's what we was talking about before about, like, you know, Phil talking about his being seasoned. You know what I mean? I mean, mine's got a definitive line on it. You know what I mean? Because I run the same level just about all the time, you know?
Mine does too.
You know, I mean, all these guys talking about scrubbing it down and doing this and why?
They run better after they're seasoned. Like a fresh run of a brand new copper after you run vinegar and stuff, it's not great. Like
it's like seasoning cast iron skillets, dude. You know,
they get better with age.
They do.
No, like I said, I ran vinegar through this one time. I mean, when I built it,
I'm gonna have to run vinegar through the next summer because I haven't ran since before Farm Bartle.
Wow,
I've went that long.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Bean. I mean, is it you didn't leave no mash or nothing in it, did you?
No.
Okay.
Fuck that, dude. Run it. You're gonna have a long heads cut. You're gonna have to let the heads run out really far. This motherfucker be clean. I do it all the time.
Mine set for fucking 8.5 months, bro.
Really?
Yeah, my big steel set for 8.5 months. I got it out, washed it out with a hose and an old mop, and just got some of that. You know, some if it had any green on it, kind of. You know, reached down with my hand, got to Well, I didn't scrub it, just an old towel, you know what I mean? And then just hosed it out real good. And I didn't have any problems though.
So I let mash sit in mine for 2 weeks. I forgot about it.
I've done that.
And it was fucking green. So I went to Lowe's and I found this fucking vinegar. It was, I don't know, it said 30% stronger than standard vinegar, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's a cleaning vinegar, but it doesn't have the other shit in it. It's just
It's
a really
35% vinegar. Yes.
okay. So all I did was use that on an old fucking rag and wiped it out. And that shit literally was running off the sides. So I took more in a cup and I kind of poured it and then I wiped it again. I fucking rinsed it out real good and ran. Not a lick of blue, nothing.
Well, see, I haven't lived it long as that without running. So
yeah, it'll be fine, Bing. I promise.
Like I
the
said,
heads and everything else will push out whatever's going on. It will.
I mean, I've had where I had to run heads longer than I planned on, but half the time I run off a quart that I end up trashing anyway because I'm like, it's still got a touch in it. There's a quart sitting in front of me that I guarantee I'm gonna get rid of, but I'm saving it just in case, you know.
I do that same shit.
I'm gonna put them on coffee filters before I go to bed and give them a day or two, and at that point I'll know.
Yeah.
But I would say 90% of the time I'm trashing that first quart. What's that, Lisa?
Good night, you guys.
Night, Lisa.
Night, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa's gonna go. Wait, I think I'm gonna end the stream. How's that?
Sounds good to me, man.
Good night, Miss Lisa.
See you later. Good night, guys.
All right,
y'all.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna end this stream right now. It's 10:30, and we'll just go from there. Okay.
Sounds good.
Goodbye, everybody.
See y'all.
See you
later.